Here.
Like,
I think I'm going live right now. Hold up.
okay.
And there we go. I'm live. All right. Yeah. Sorry, fellers. Sorry for the issues with that. I was having a few um technical difficulties, I guess. All right. Let me full screen this. All right. So I'm here live with Mr. Nate, Mr. Biohazard.
Oh wait,
Uh,
I'm not on camera yet. Hold on.
wait. I think. Let me see. Yeah, it might be like
There
a.
we
It might
go.
be like a second delay. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It happens.
Here we go. All right. No, hide chat. No,
There.
hide chat.
Here we go.
Okay. So the thing I was messing with was making sure the chat like stays on the screen the whole time because I've had problems with that like
Oh
in the past. So that was like the big deal for it. Um, okay, but now you can. I think everyone can see me, so we're good. All right. Finally, sorry for the delay, guys. I was twiddling my thumbs. I was sipping on my Werner's ginger ale. I was just to annoy you guys, honestly. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so now we can actually start this actual interview that I've been teasing for the past few days. Um, in case you guys didn't know, Nate has told me that he has some family in the chat. But in case you guys didn't know, Mr. Nate here is a horror artist, okay, and he's most known for his Island of the Slaughter inspired fan series, and one of which was my own that I made a loose story outline for, called Total Slaughter Action. Awesome name, by the way, in my opinion. But
yeah, I thought it would be the most fitting one.
yeah. So full disclosure, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The outline I wrote for that, it took me like maybe a day or two of me writing that just because like I basically made it where okay, I'm just gonna do just everyone liked my Isle of Slaughter like review, I guess, or just talk, like, analysis. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make another basically like a sequel to it
Trying to
just because
pull up
people
the
want that.
actual first plans I did. Like,
Yeah. So Jordan, this is so niche. I love it. Yeah, Tristan's a friend of mine, so yes, thank you, Tristan. Thank you. But hello, everyone. Sharky, Ghost Kid, Semi Decent, Mr. Hammer, all you guys. Thank you, thank you. We cater to the micro fans on this point, dude. For real, honestly, like, well, I didn't. So I should probably start some questions, but before I start, uh, for all the people who are Island of the Slaughter fans or Total Drama fans, like, I'm not really heavily involved in the Total Drama community, but I did obviously grow up watching Total Drama. I did not expect that video to blow up and that whole thing to be as big as it was, but obviously it
fix
turned.
I shit to blow up either.
Yeah,
I was just hyper fixated. And I
yeah,
was just like, oh, this would be cool to do fan art. 100,000 views. What the fuck?
yeah. I did not expect that. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you can swear and shit on the stream because this stream is
Oh,
this
fuck
stream is
yeah.
not this stream is not
So,
monetized, so I'm not making any money off this. I'm just doing this for
okay,
fun.
thank God, because I swear like a goddamn sailor.
Good. Anyway, so I guess we'll start with talking about you. We'll just go from there. So, okay, I guess we'll just start from the most broadest question. What got you into just making art in general?
Oh
Yeah.
boy, this is kind of funny because with my brother in the chat, he can attest to this. It just kind of happened. I don't know why. It just happened. Like my family are not a bunch of artists. The only remotely artistic bone in my mom's body is that she can draw a stick figure, and that's
Oh
about
boy,
it.
dude, she sounds just like me. 'Cause I definitely the most artistic ability I have was the S thing in high school. That was my
Oh
claim to
my
fame, the
God.
S thing. But
Yeah. Yeah, and literally like I was just drawing everywhere possible. Like, I wasn't the type, I don't think I was the type to draw on a wall. Because I think my mom would have been so mad. It was bad enough, but, like, I know that I just got into art and just never stopped. Like, I didn't start taking it seriously until, like, fourth grade when I started watching, like, YouTube videos. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me copy this. This would be awesome.
let me
And
copy
then I
this.
started then I started. If anybody knows Mark Crilly, that's how I got started.
Wait, you said who?
Mark Crilly. Like he was the guy who did the How to Draw Manga book. Like
That sounds familiar.
I
I
s-
think that sounds familiar.
yeah, I
Something like that.
still have that book back in my room. Like
Okay, so, but okay, I guess it's kind of like just the next logical question would be, how did you start getting like why horror specifically? Did you start doing horror? Like, what was it? Just like movies you grew up watching as a kid, or was it just a general interest, or what?
okay, so it's kind of funny because my family is we love horror shit. Like I don't know why, but we were raised on horror stuff, metal. Like I may have walked in on my mom watching Saw specifically during the foot cutting scene, and I was just like, that spiraled a bunch of nightmares. But it also kind of was like my gateway to doing a lot of horror stuff, and I love horror stuff. And we still do stuff where I'm saying stuff a lot. I just realized.
I should have a stuff counter on the screen, like right here. How many times can Mr. Official Biohazard say stuff in one stream?
But yeah, like we have family movie nights where instead of like regular family movies, no, we freaking watch like random horror movies. And I just also watch horror movies on my free time. Like just recently, I watched Terrifier for the first time.
Yeah,
And
dude. Oh, God. I'll admit it. People can hate on me for this one if they want to, but I never. I don't know. Like Terrifier, I like them for what they are, but dude, I can't just tune it on and watch it like every Halloween or nothing. I can't do that. I'm like, dude, like I love the design for Art the Clown. I love the indie vibes of it, but I'm just like, man, I'm not just gonna put that on and just watch it. Like I can't.
yeah, I just watched it one random night because I was bored and I was just staying up and I'm like, you know what? I feel like watching Terrifier. I have the subscription. I can freaking watch it. And I was just like, this is honestly not the worst thing I've ever seen. Considering the stuff
All
I
right.
draw, that it was kind of like not that bad. Like it wasn't too awful. Still
Well,
cringeworthy, but it wasn't the worst thing ever.
I, th- I think that I'm trying to remember. Like the part that was maybe cringe the most. I think this was in the first Terrifier, not the second one, but it was like when he's like saws the woman in half or whatever. Like
Oh yeah,
and it's so
that
like
was fucking
yeah,
brutal.
and it's like
But I was
obviously
also just like that is all practical effects, so I'm just like
like bravo,
freaking
bravo.
incredible.
Yeah.
Legit.
So did it kind of
Like
just that kind of spurred? I figured it was with movies, so that kind of just spurred your interest in like I'm gonna make horror inspired art and
oh
hopefully.
yeah, and I also was a creepypasta kid. I
Oh
grew
boy,
up
yeah,
with creepypastas.
same.
So, fucking Jeff the Killer, Lost Silver, Ben Drowned, name it, I probably have read them and also drew them. There was this one point when I was younger where my mom found my sketchbook full of creepypasta characters and she brought it to therapy.
Oh, dude, what like oh, Clown Studios, he's back. Oh my god, he was on my last stream. Sorry, I'm just now looking at the chat. Yeah, dude. So same thing, man. Like, so I obviously we're kind of like we're like I'm only a little bit older than you, so we're kind of around. We kind of grew up with the same creepypasta kind of time frame with the internet, and it's that kind of started my interest in horror, but also just because like I watched a lot of old horror movies when I was younger. Like it would just be random ones, like Night of the Scarecrow, or like well, I think the first one I ever saw was like Jaws, but I don't really count. I guess it's kind of a horror movie, but
Oh yeah, I had a whole phase where I went through just watching all the shark movies possible. Like literally my brother was also doing that as well where we we would beg my mom to be like, "Please buy this obscure shark movie." And it has freaking boobs on the cover or something. And mind you, we are like 10 years old and she is probably like, "What is happening right now?"
why do my kids want to watch Mecha Shark versus Raptor Priest or whatever like
We
random?
we watched freaking Sharktopus. It is a
Yeah, it like I I don't know. I'm trying to remember because like a lot of them were just goofy, random horror movies I saw. But I think it was mostly because I got into kind of retro movies like '80s stuff, so it kind of just sparked the interest, and I just went from there. But also creepypastas, like you said, helped too. Like I remember reading a bunch of like I'm trying to remember the best ones. Like the best ones I remember creeped me out the most as a kid would be like maybe Mr. Widemouth or like like I remember like the first time I read Sonic.exe actually freaked me out, but I was like 11 or something when I first read it.
The only one that actually really freaked me out was well, Lost Silver freaked me out because I also loved Pokemon. So when they freaking infiltrated Pokemon, I was like, no!
Dude, like
And also, there was this one specific picture that I don't know what it was about it, but the way he just stared into your soul kind of freaked me out. So I was like, I don't like that.
was it Smile Dog? There's a lot of the creepypastas are based off like a picture, like Smile Dog or Jeff the Killer or something.
Yeah, I still find it interesting, like stuff like Jeff the Killer, like the origin of the freaking picture. Nobody knows where it came from. It just appeared, and I find that stuff so
Yeah,
interesting.
dude, I just watched a video the other day about media that no one knows where it came from, like the gangster SpongeBob meme. You know, he's holding the money and doing like that, like stuff like that. Like no one knows like where that actually that came from. I'm gonna look at this chat.
Yeah.
Pen Pals was another good
Also,
one, dude.
I saw. Have you seen the horror movie The Back Phone? Of
Yeah.
course I
Oh
have.
yeah, I
I
have.
watched it with my mom and brother as soon as it came out.
I like that movie too. It was pretty good. But
Oh yeah, it was great.
it surprised me. I thought it was gonna be like
Ethan Hawke
mid.
was awesome. Oh, and there's my mom. Hi, mom. I love
Reggie,
you.
yes, name. So proud of you. Dude, mom and A being supportive. That's good. Anyway, I guess we'll get back on topic to the. I'll ask you questions related to I don't know the slaughter stuff. But so like you said, it basically was like a kind of like not obsession, but like it was a like a fixation for like a period of time, and it just spawned from
Oh yeah,
there.
absolutely. And honestly, like I just stuck with it because I like writing stories. I'm a writing major. Like that stuff is my bread and butter. And funnily enough, I actually wrote some parts of like my original Vengeance of the Slaughter series for my creative writing class.
Oh
I
boy,
submitted it to for some assignments, and I've read them out multiple times, and it's really funny
bro, that's kind
to
of
just be like, this is secretly total drama fan fiction.
well. That's the thing. Is like even if the professor or someone only vaguely knows what Total Drama Island is, they'll just think that they won't know about all the internet stuff with it. They'll just think that you just took that and made a horror series out of it. They're not going to know like this is just like there's multiple people doing this. They're not gonna really gonna think about
But
that.
yeah, like there is a whole niche community for making horror use of total drama now, all because of that original series, and it's so cool. Like, but it's also just like, ugh, it's very niche. It is weirdly niche.
Yeah, it definitely is that, but it's that way with any sort of like I guess horror inspired community based off like a show because think of anything like My Little Pony or
Oh my god,
anything like that. Like
I fucking love My Little Pony too. I've been so tempted to do like an Island of the Slaughter type thing, but with My Little Pony. But I'm just like, is that too neat?
I mean, I don't know. Like with the, I made a video about this, but it was like the My Little Pony infection stuff. Like keep in mind,
Oh yeah, I
I'm like
watched that as soon as it came out.
I'm
I
like a third
freaking love the
party.
Infectionates.
I'm not actively involved with any of these communities I'm talking about. I literally just find them and then I talk about them, kind of like an analysis of it. But then it's like, it's just funny where whenever I make a video about that, all the people who are part of that community will just dive bomb my channel and comments and be like, and they'll explain to me all of the little niche things that I would have no idea what they're talking about because it's like it's within their community. Like, well, actually, this is the canon for this because I'm the one who wrote it, or like just random stuff like that. And it's just kind of funny. Like I was like, because I miss details. Like unless it's like a, I don't know. The Solar was different because it kind of outlines everything. There's nothing left to the imagination. It basically tells you almost everything. But the My Little Pony stuff was another thing. It kind of leaves out so many details. You kind of have to like, figure it out on your own.
Yeah, that's like I love the power of just implied horror. Like that is so powerful in and of itself. Like sometimes it's just better to leave something up to the imagination rather than just straight up saying, like, oh, this is how they died, blah, 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 blah. Like, whenever I write my stuff, I try to keep it, like, I sometimes imply what actually happened without explicitly stating it, because I feel like that's just more fun. And
Yeah.
it's also really fun to see people theorize in my comments. Like, people were theorizing that the Total Slaughter action was actually like a death game of sorts. And I was like, you know what? That's honestly a cool theory. It's not true, but
Yeah.
it's a cool theory.
Oh, that was the
Like, I
thing.
like seeing that shit in my comment sections, even though I'm like, that is so wrong, but okay.
Well, that was the thing when I saw you posting it. Like when you'd make the for each death, it was like they didn't really like because you never see the killer. The killer isn't ever described. They don't know that it's based off like a slasher movie. It's like basically I basically just inspired it based on almost like Scream basically because
Yeah.
that's how I kind of made it. Cause like well the original one had kind of like a Jason inspired type killer that people kind of just headcanon into existence that I'm just gonna make this one
Yeah.
a Scream inspired one, and then but because details are left out, people don't know that at first. They either have to ask or kind of like just like watch the video and then see that and like oh that's what it is.
Yeah, like that's why I always like at the end of a series, I do that whole summary thing where like I explain what happened like the day each death happens and all of that and just the overall story because I like explaining the story. It's a lot of fun. And also it kind of like forces me to think more about like the stuff I'm actually putting out because if it's not a coherent story, in my head I'm just like then it's just it's not that good. Like, it needs to actually be, like, impactful or something.
Yeah, I'm trying to read some of the comments. One Killer Moth said, "One concept of horror I really liked was the idea that every theory is correct. Don't hug me, I'm scared." Use that concept that I was mixed about at first, but so I kind of agree with that. Like, okay, I think you should have an outline of what you're trying to do because if you don't,
Yeah,
it's just a mess. But
like,
I
I
do like.
legit have my notes app. Like, hold on. Like, you can see that I have everything pre-planned, written out. Like, I plan everything ahead of time. I always make sure to write first before I actually do any drawing.
Yeah,
And hold on, I can actually just send the original outlines for the for
I think
Total Slaughter action
I think
because
you
I
showed
still
me
have it
that.
on Procreate.
I think
Yeah,
you showed me
but
that
like
too.
yeah,
Let me see.
like you could it
Oh
like
yeah, let me see.
yeah,
Oh,
pretty much all of them were changed except for I believe Jeff and Bridget's. Jeff and Bridget's I only kept the same because I thought it looked good enough. But everything else I kept changing over and over. Like, with Shauna's was by far the most difficult one. Because I was like, what should I do to make this not basic? I couldn't figure it out.
hold on. Someone said I want a quick zoom in for the secrets. Hold up. Well, um, let me see if I can go to your chat. Hold on, let me see. I think I'm already in it. It's like
Oh,
right here. It's
who's
like
my
right. I'll show it. It's
favorite?
like right here. It's like it's right here.
Oh,
This is
who's
what they
my
sent me.
favorite total drama character? Somebody asked that. Heather. I love Heather. She's my favorite. She's such a bitch, and I love it.
Of course, dude. I think
But
what I was.
second is Noah, because I don't know why I love the sass. The sass is iconic.
I'm trying to remember because it's been a while. Like, so I rewatched like when I made the Total Action thing. I rewatched the second season. For what I remember, my favorite because I've only seen the first like few seasons when I was younger. But what I remember, my favorite character, I liked Owen just because I related to him. But then I didn't like Noah at first, and I said that in the Island Slaughter video that people gave me shit for. But I didn't like him at first because he was fucking annoying. Like it was just like, okay, keep in mind, I was watching this when I was like 10 or something, 10 or 11, and like I just thought Noah was like, oh, he's the annoying guy. Let's hate on him, and then he gets better though. Like I remember he gets
Yeah,
better.
like
Yeah,
in World Tour, like his character is so much more elevated. It's great. Like he has some of the better character development because he's just a lot of fun. Like I love that character archetype where they're just so sassy, like, and they're just a smart ass. Like it's just funny. I love that trope.
I like Chris too, just because he was. I don't know. I like Chris. Like when I was younger, I was like Chris the most because he was funny.
Oh
Because he's the
God,
host.
I can't stand Chris. Even
Okay,
though I
campers.
can't kill him again. I can't kill him again. I killed him twice. I
Yeah.
can't kill him again.
He's gotta live one of these times. Unfortunately.
Yes, I need to make him live at some point. Like, fun fact, whenever I make a series, I actually spin a wheel to see who will die and stuff. Because I know that if I choose the deaths myself, I'm going to be so biased towards my favorite characters. So I spin the wheel and just, like, only adjust order. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't do anything else.
I was kind of the same way because well, my biggest thing was like when I was making my little outline or whatever. Because like I think someone said in the chat, but like yeah, I literally just it was just me talking in front of a whiteboard. That was me. That was literally the video. Because dude, I didn't. And to answer anyone's question who might end up watching this, the reason I don't make any more like I don't know slaughter, no, excuse me, stuff is because it's mostly well. There's two reasons. One reason is because I don't think I can do it justice because I can't really animate it. I don't think I'm the best story writer. Like I don't think I can do it very good. And at that point, I'm like, well, why do it at all? And number two is that like when I first was starting my channel, I don't want to be just known for that. And I already made like 2 videos about that. So I was like, I don't want to keep over and over again making I don't know slaughter videos like for a channel. That's why I was trying to do like a variety of stuff, but. It's mostly.
And honestly, that's very fair.
Yeah, it's mostly just because I don't think I can do a very good job. So I'm just like, I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'm letting other people do it. They're doing. I think you could do a better job with it than I could. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, like right now, like I'm planning like to do the reboot next, just because like I actually have some solid plans for that one, and I think it'll be really fun.
Clown Studios says, I can still write anime for you. And yes, Clown Studios, I saw your other message about your analog. I can check out your channel during the stream because I already have a few series I'm going to check out later on after I'm talking with Nate here. But so be patient. But what's the saying? Oh yeah, about what was I going to ask? I was just asking about Island of the Slaughtered. Damn, what was I going to ask? I got distracted. I think it was. Do you plan on making like? I know you're making different Island of the Slaughtered series, but are you ever going to try to make like more stuff, like a variety of different like kind of inspired series or original art or anything like that?
My own passion project in the works right now. It's been in the works for a couple of years, and I do hope that one day I can like shift my content to that because I love my characters. Like I have like 20 of them. I have so many that I want to share. But it's also kind of like I'm nervous about it because I don't want to lose a majority of my viewership.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like ugh. Like but once I like go through all these series, I think I'll probably just shift my content over to that and just occasionally do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like it's kind of interesting to me when I see like a parallel between you and like the person who started that whole thing, like Evie. Even though like obviously she's like for what it was, she was only like 14 when she made that, and
Like she was super young, like
yeah,
and I'm not surprised that she ended up like deleting it after like recently because she got so much hate for it. Like that is a lot for a 14-year-old to handle.
it was
Like
hate and just weird comment. I've seen them. I
oh
saw
my
a couple.
god, there were some weird headcanons going
Yeah.
on.
Well,
Like no, ew.
they were like
no.
asking her. There were some people basically in the comments that were basically asking her to straight up just make like porn essentially. Like, and I was
What?
like so they didn't just straight up say that, but it was like they wanted them to animate more gruesome stuff. I'll put it that way. I saw one or two. Obviously, I think it got deleted, but like I've seen one or two comments like that. I'm like, dude, she's 14, man. Like,
Like,
was
it's different because I am 20 years old. I am a grown ass person making this content. Like, I always make sure to put trigger warnings. But she is 14.
Yeah.
Leave her the fuck alone.
People were saying, like what you're saying based off that. People were saying because she's so young, why is she making horror art like this? I mean,
I still made horror even when I was her age. age doesn't really stop you from making horror content, and you can be allowed to explore that kind of content. Like there are plenty of teenagers who are interested in horror movies. There are plenty of like people who are just interested in horror media in general. But there are still limits, and like there should be limits because they're still kids.
Yeah.
Like, and that should be like a boundary you should never cross. Like, don't harass her into making more content if she doesn't want to. She's a teenager. She is going through so many phases right now, probably.
Yeah.
Like,
It it's just funny to me how I don't know, like for what it was, because I kept that in mind when I was first making like discovering that. I kept in mind like, okay, the person who made this is 14, so there's probably going to be some goofy stuff in it or something that doesn't hold up well. But all things considered, I think she did a pretty good job with it. I was
she
reading it,
did
I'm
a
like,
good
damn,
job.
this is like something like someone like our age would make or something like that, you know? Like I was like, wow, this is kind of
Like,
it
it's
held up. Yeah,
genuinely
it's
impressive.
interesting.
Like I hope she continues making art. Like it doesn't necessarily have to ever be Island of the Slaughtered ever again, but she is doing so good. Like her art is amazing. Like her writing's pretty damn good. Like she's doing great all things considered. Like she is like trying to do this to grow.
Yeah.
And I like people need to remember that she's still a kid. She's still learning and growing as a person, and it's gonna take a while. Like,
Hell, some of her grammar was even better than mine a couple times because I remember when I was like, narrating it. For some reason, when I was recording the video, she put peonies like the flower, but
peonies.
peonies. Yeah, sorry, she put it at the flower, but for some reason I thought it was a typo and she meant ponies, and I said ponies during the thing, and I got flamed so hard for that. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was like a typo because I noticed one or two others before that, so I'm like, oh, it's a
Oh,
typo.
they're peonies.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, because then I literally saw the comments like, you idiot! It's a flower, not ponies. I'm like, okay, dude, that's thank you.
Yeah, like it's just it like I'm glad that I can like keep stuff going, like because I know there's still people who want more content of Island of Slaughtered, and the thing is like I know for me, I won't like try to expand on her story. That's her story. Like it's not my place to like make new stuff out of it. Like fan fictions are something, fan art is something I can still do fan art, but I don't want to add more to the story that isn't already there, you know? Like
Yeah,
it like that's her story. Like I don't want to like profit off of that. Like
yeah,
she did an incredible job. I am just inspired by it and I want to like branch out from it. And yes, she does do Danganronpa art now. I used
yeah.
to actually be a Danganronpa kid as well, so I she was bound to go down that pipeline at some point.
Yeah, dude, I knew it was gonna happen. I'm like, if she did all this with Teledrama Isle, I can't imagine what she did with Danganronpa. They're their
Oh
own can of
God,
worms. That
yeah,
fandom, like some fandoms are interesting in general, but some are definitely more unique than others. I'll put it that way. But yeah,
yeah.
Danganronpa is. I never got into the game series, but I
I have all the games.
you do.
Yeah, I still have all of them. Like I I love specifically V3 because I just love that they weren't afraid to go batshit crazy. Like it is so off the wall. It's just the twist is so implausible, but that makes it so much fun for me because I'm just like this is so fucking stupid and I love it.
Yeah, I think I know there's a lot of parallels between the Danganronpa fandom and the Phoenix Wright and like Persona fandom. I think
Oh,
it's I think
absolutely.
it's just because the games are like similar, like not really animation style. Well, I guess kind of animation style, but they're also like supposed to be like
And also like murder
JRPGs.
mysteries.
Yeah, murder mysteries, JRPGs. There's a lot of crossover with those fandoms. Like I've only played one of the well technically two. I played one of the Persona games. I played Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. I was
I
like Yeah.
still haven't played Persona, but I'm slowly making my way through the Phoenix Wright trilogy.
I haven't even started playing those. I meant to, but I've mostly just been playing Helldivers recently. That's what I've been
Oh,
playing.
I've been playing a lot of Minecraft with my friends lately. Like we have like a modded Minecraft server and it's been going crazy.
Yeah.
And it's pure chaos, but I love it.
Oh, someone said, "Is it? Do you have a new hyperfixation? Do you have a current new hyperfixation?" Well,
Oh
do
God,
you?
that is a loaded question. Okay, so as of recently, okay, so in one of my classes, it's a film class. We have to watch random films, and we had to watch this like 1978 movie called The Deer Hunter with Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken, and I'm
Yeah.
freaking hyper fixated on it. There is nothing. There is no content at all except the movie, and I am going insane.
Yo, tell them about tell the chat about that little essay you wrote. 'Cause you told me about that when
Oh
yeah, tell them
yeah.
the little
Okay,
essay you
so
wrote.
I wrote a whole essay on that movie and about how it was really gay. Like that was my entire concept. I used the concepts of feminist theory and queer theory to be like, "Hey, this movie is really gay and I can prove it." So I wrote a 7-page essay about how gay this movie was. And
Like
I got an
proving it to be
86
gay
on
with
that
facts and
paper.
logic. This movie is gay.
I almost convinced the professor. He was just like, you know what, you bring up some good points. And he's the type of guy who will never say that he likes something unless he really likes it. And he said, I quite like this essay. And I'm just like, yes.
Dude, that's like okay. I haven't watched Deer Hunter, but from the way you described it in the essay you wrote, it sounds like one of those movies where it's not super in your face with like the homoerotic stuff, but
Oh
it's
my
but
God.
it's
No,
there.
it's not. And it drives me. It says so much through the cinematography. Like the long camera
This
shots,
movie is
like
really gay.
about the character, about how the characters act, about like the just those tiny little things. And I love when movies do that because it makes it so much more fun for someone like me to analyze them. Because then I'm just like, "Urgh."
For your next movie, you want to talk about another gay movie? Watch Nightmare on Elm Street Part Two. That movie is very gay, very gay undertones. I don't know if I'm assuming you've seen that movie. I remember like when I watched it as a kid, I didn't really
Wait,
get it.
which movie?
So Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
I actually haven't.
Okay, that's your homework for tonight. Watch that movie, and you cannot tell me that the movie is not gay. I am telling you right now, it is. Like there's just so many. I don't spoil that. You'll see it. You'll see it. It's like
Yeah,
you'll see
and
it.
like this is not the first time I've been hyper fixated on a movie with very gay subtones. This has happened before in 8th grade when I watched The Outsiders and read the book. I was just like, this is so gay. This is really
So
gay, and I can prove it.
you know how like the way you said that. You know like gay used to be like an insult, but now it's like a new thing. Like that was so gay, like a
And
positive.
also,
Like that was so gay. Well, I know, but I know. I thought it was funny. Like that's how you describe something as good. We're like that movie was so gay.
I say it in a very positive way. I'm like, oh, that was so gay. I loved it. I oh, that's a good question. Somebody asked, I when did you get the idea for your Vengeance of the Slaughter series?
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, there it is. I have a question. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a good question because it, did I make it? No, I made it after I did that big fan art that blew up. And I remember I thought it would be funny just one random night when my roommate like, "Hey, you know what would be funny? Like let me spin a wheel and see like if if there was an Island of the Slaughtered of this season, how would it go?" And we did Revenge of the Island because I had just finished it and I really liked it. So I was like, you know what, let's just do this for fun. And I started doodling some concepts just for like shits and giggles. And I did not expect it to get as far as it did. I it just happened like it kind of just blossomed into its own thing, and it became really fun really fast, and I started cranking out that content, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I haven't seen anybody kill Chris yet, so let's kill Chris. Or, oh, I haven't seen anybody do this type of death yet, so let me try that. Oh, this is based off a Japanese horror legend. Like, oh, let me base it off of that because I think that's really cool.
Hmm.
So it just kind of branched into its own thing. And then once I finished it, I was like, wait, what did I just do?
You look at your magnum opus, your creation, and you're like, what have I done? What have I done?
I mostly made it in the cafeteria of my college. Like, I was just in the cafeteria with my friends, and I would be drawing these things, or I would be drawing during class. I would make most of that stuff during class periods or during lunch and dinner because it helps me focus more. So it just ended up being done much faster than I expected.
I just
Like,
imagine
I thought I
you
would.
sitting there in the cafeteria and like everyone's just walking around you eating or whatever, and you're sitting there drawing like people's
Oh my
eyeballs
god,
popping
yeah.
out, people getting their faces ripped off, and like you're like la la la, just sitting there like drawing all the
Oh yeah.
horrendous stuff.
Yeah, I was when I was hold on, let me see. Who was it that way? God, the one that was really hard to explain was probably Lightning's death because Jesus, that one I made so graphic. So,
Well, dude,
or Stacy's. Stacy's was awful. I did that mostly in my interaction design class. So,
well, it's kind of it just reminds me of like we're talking about like references to other stuff like within Final Slaughter just in general. Like it reminded me you're talking about like Junji Ito references in it, but it's reminded me of that because Junji Ito himself is such like a lighthearted, happy-go-lucky man. But then it's like when he's obviously his art is like depraved and horrendous. I was imagining it's kind of like similar to you, where you're sitting there like all happy, like oh yeah, I'm having a great day, and you're sitting there like and then their spine was ripped out and the blood was everywhere, and you're like drawing that.
be in a very good mood. I'll just be like, oh, I can't wait to draw people die. And, like, I'll just be very cheery. I'll be laughing with my friends. Meanwhile, I'm drawing stuff like that. And, like, I don't know why, but it's kind of, like, just easy for me to, like, disconnect. Because I know that this is just fictional, like, and also, I love horror art. This is fun. And also, you kind of get to let loose, have fun. And also, I do draw enough happy stuff in between, so it doesn't actually impact my mental health too much.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, like, I will be okay.
It's your alter ego, your persona. You go Green Goblin mode. You have it's your evil mode, and then you have like the normal like happy art.
Yeah, it's really funny because I always try to be very bubbly, but I draw stuff like that and people are just like, "Are you okay?" And I'm pretty sure I'm on a Google watch list cuz for one of the deaths I'm planning, I'm like, "How long does it take for someone to die from hypothermia?" And friggin' Google was like, "Do you need help?"
Like,
And I'm like,
how long
"No, I'm okay. I just need to know I'm a fucking writer."
how long could someone survive being locked in a meat freezer? Like, I'm just curious, but yeah, I think
You actually kind of guessed that right.
dude, I already know. Yeah, I just try to think of like, because you mentioned earlier when you were younger, they were like, oh, you need some therapy for drawing this horrendous stuff. It just reminded me of like, of Superbad when Jonah Hill was drawing all those dicks in his notebook, but instead of dicks, obviously it was like horror art. But they're like they saw this
My
and were
God,
flipping through it
yeah.
and were like, oh my god, my precious angel has demons inside of her. She's insane.
It was really funny because, like, I've been in therapy for a couple of years now, and we're not even freaking concerned about that. Like, it was just concerning at the time because, like around the time I got into creepypasta was around the Slenderman stabbings happened.
Oh
So
god.
my mom was worried because she was just like, "Oh God, is something gonna happen? Are you going to do something
Yeah,
stupid?"
it,
And I'm just like, "No, I just like creepy guys."
Well, that was the thing was with when that happened. I think it was like what, 2011 or 12 or something like that when it happened. I really don't remember. It might have been way later, like 2015. But when that happened, a lot of parents were more pay attention to that because before it was just like an alt thing. It was just kind of people who were like, the artsy types and people kind of to themselves or had like a small group of friends who were into that. Like it was like a niche kind of community and a lot of people were into it or just knew about it. And but it's like people when that happened, people who previously didn't know about creepypastas or nothing about it, it became like a big thing of the like, oh my god, my daughter also has Slenderman stuff, or my son is watching Mr. Creepypasta read this
Oh
one
my
creepypasta or
God.
whatever.
I remember I showed my mom a freaking MMD compilation of creepypasta characters.
Oh yeah, you're
And
on.
she was like, what the fuck is this?
You're like you're.
I
She
was,
was like, you're next. You're gonna stab someone. You're next.
and it was so funny because it's just like, looking back, that shit was so tame.
Yeah. I still can't believe that happened. Like someone was talking about, somebody telling me it scared me when I saw it on the news. Yeah, it did. It did to me too. I was older. Like I was kind of like, I think I was like 15 or 14 or something when that happened. But I was older. But I remember it. That was pretty bad. It was. I'm just glad the girl survived. I'm just glad about that. But it
Yeah,
was.
like,
Yeah.
it seems like she's doing well now. So I'm very happy that she is okay. And that the people who did that are still, like, they are away from her. So I'm just like, thank God, because God, it's just tragic. Like I was in like elementary school, like when that happened, and I was just like, holy shit.
'Cause I don't even remember when it happened. I don't remember the year. If it was like 2013 or 2012 or something, I was probably
I
like,
I think it might have been. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
The years blend together after a while.
I know. We're like, does that mean we're getting old? Is that what that means? It means we're getting old.
Probably.
Yeah. That. Hell, I feel like. Well, most people think I'm older than I am just because of the way I look, but I don't. I feel old half the time, but I do remember. Well, it's interesting about that incident though with the Slenderman stuff. I thought it was weird because the girls kind of had like their own weird head canons for it. Like they were saying like they were gonna become his proxies and go live in a mansion. I'm like, when the hell did
No,
it ever come up in the lore? They had a mansion in the
okay, it
woods.
never comes up in the lore, but I remember because, okay, I don't know if my mom is still watching, but I secretly got a Wattpad account when I was in like elementary
Oh
school,
boy.
and I read a lot of fan fiction on there. And
Mm.
that was a very common headcanon to have the creepypasta mansion where all the creepypastas would live
That's what it
and
was. That's
hope.
where they got it from. Yeah. That's where they got it.
Yeah, so they probably got it from Wattpad or some shit. And like I remember I remember when I was a kid I was just like, "Oh, that would have been so cool." Even though now I'm just like, "Why would I ever fucking want that? They're fucking
Yeah,
murderers,
they're
dude."
crazy, man. I mean, my like child fantasies are pretty innocent. It was just like, it was like I guess it was semi pretty normal. It would just be like, oh my god, Raven from Teen Titans is so hot. I wish I can be her boyfriend, like Beast Boy or something like
Oh
that.
no,
Like something
I
normal
had
like
those
that.
same freaking thoughts. I had I when the first Total Drama season came out, I had such a massive crush on Gwen. Like
Oh, you her
I'm
too.
pretty sure
Yeah,
she was like one of my bi awakenings, other than Spectra from Monster High. Like
dude. Yeah, the interest in alt girls started then. That's when it happened. I was like 13 or 11 or 10 or something, and that was the awakening. That's when it happened. That was the moment.
it
They're
it
all
happened.
those like what was the girl's name from Danny Phantom? All those girls, all
Uh
those.
I forgot her name. I never watched Danny Phantom actually.
I want to be a Green Lantern growing up. Dude, same killer monster. Bro, hold up. I used to have a Green Lantern ring, like not like an actual ring, but it was like a little. Hold on, I'm still gonna find it while we're talking about it. I know I had one. I had that thing. Hold on, sorry. I saw the chat of someone. I could have swore I had that thing. Yeah, but there's something else I was gonna ask you. I forgot about. Oh, I think I remember. So obviously, when you're done with school and obviously all that, I know you obviously have a passion for animation. Do you want to be an animator? like one day, or are you hoping to, or maybe be a writer or anything like what sort of
Gonna
creative
be a
direction?
writer, and I still do freaking y- like I like animation. Like I took an animation class while I was here, but it's like not I'm not good enough to be an actual animator. But I also love writing, so I'm probably going to be writing my own stuff. Like, I'm already submitting to publishers because that's a requirement in my creative writing class that we have to submit to like 20 magazines. So, who knows? Maybe I'll be published and I'll just be like, huh?
Yeah, you'll be an author. Oh my god. Yeah, the best thing with like because you mentioned your own creative work you were
Oh
working
yeah,
on.
I have like an 80-page story at the moment that is still in the works. Like, I can write to know tomorrow. Like, whenever there's an assignment in creative writing where it's just like, oh, do a 4-page minimum, and I end up writing 10 pages by accident because I zone out and then I just have everything written down on the page and then I'm just like, huh?
You're like I got
How the
like
hell did I write this?
I gotta get rid of some of this. This is too long. Like, dude, like, that's kind of how I
Oh
am
no,
with.
I don't get rid
I
of
just
it.
keep
I
it.
keep it.
That's like kind of with me when I'm writing
My
essays.
professor just has to deal.
Well, mine is like I drag my feet starting them, but once I start, I'll yeah, it's like it's over. It'll be done in like less than a day. But
Oh yeah.
I think
I tend to finish like
hmm,
a 10-page story in like 2 hours. Like easy.
like
Like, as long as I have music going in my headphones and I'm in the zone and I have nothing distracting me, I will have shit done.
yeah, the thing I was gonna talk about with your original work was obviously I know a lot of people are a lot of artists and writers have this problem where they're kind of scared to put it out there. I would say honestly, I would say just go for it. Like just don't be afraid to put
Yeah.
your work out there. I guess is a little
Yeah,
pep
it's
talk, I
more so
guess.
just like I have put them out there before because when I was younger, I do you remember Amino?
Amino,
Yeah.
refresh my memory. That sounds familiar. Amino.
Okay, so it was kind of like this fandom app where they had little like sub community like servers
I don't think I ever
like
used
for
that.
different. And these characters that I have were originally part of a Danganronpa fan fiction, and I've altered the story so damn much since then. And like, I don't know if people are going to fucking recognize my style, because if they do, I'm just kind of like, oh hi,
It's me. You found me.
whoops.
Yep.
Because I remember I had like 15,000 like reputation on the fucking Danganronpa server. Like that that shit was insane. I was featured a couple of times and I still remember people were pissed at me for being like, "Why did you name your character this?" Da 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 da. Meanwhile, I really like the freaking Vocaloid that I named them after.
God, I always like I'm all for constructive criticism. Some people is annoying, man. They'll just be like, "Why did you?
Oh my god,
Why did
people
your
are
character
annoying.
say this at this exact line of like why like they could have said anything else?" I'm just like, it's like the most minor nitpick or something you wouldn't even think about or no one would think about, and you're like, "Well, I really didn't like that." I'm like okay, username 85789, like, thank you, I guess, like for pointing that out.
Yeah, the amount of times I've gotten like unsolicited advice in my DMs is very, very like it's weird because I don't really respond to messages unless they like because most of the messages in my like request DMs are just the waving thing, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to respond? You gotta be
Like,
more
how do I respond to
clear.
this?
You gotta be more clear. I am autistic. I can't tell social
You're
cues.
like, let me. Then you say, let me be queer with you. Let me be queer with you.
Let,
You're like,
let me
oh,
be queer.
you know. I just remembered. I forgot to put. I'm gonna put your link to your TikTok in the description to the live. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Um,
go right
but
ahead.
anyway, yeah. So if, like for obviously like the little pep talk, I know some people in the chat are agreeing with it. But obviously, like don't be afraid to put your work out there because it may not be good. Like the first couple things you put out there probably aren't going to be that great. But it's the fact that at least you're trying. And You never know. Someone might notice your stuff. You never know.
Oh, there are some questions. Just somebody asked,
Yeah, I
what
saw.
writing genre would you do?
What do you
Come on,
think?
it's
What do
obviously
you
going to
think
be
she would
horror.
do?
It's obviously going to be horror. Literally in one of my creative writing class, I wrote a whole sonnet about how it feels to be decapitated, and that was one hell of an introduction assignment.
How it
And then
feels to be agitated.
somebody also asked, how did you get the name Official Biohazard? Funny question,
Like, funny you should say
because
that.
no, because legitimately, Biohazard is a fucking drag name. I pretty much draw drag queens on Instagram pretty much, and that's my drag character. My drag character's name is Biohazard, and then it slowly kind of just merged into just a persona name. So like it was a way to like kind of avoid saying my actual name like on online because like as much as I now I'm just like whatever. It's not like people are going to dox me and shit because if they do, ooh, people are gonna be. Oh god, my family's gonna be mad. Ugh,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you don't want to mess with my family. They are very protective.
It's like stay away from them. They're crazy. That's what you're saying to me, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
And
I'll do it later.
but yeah, somebody also asked, "What's your favorite total drama season?"
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a tough question.
Oh
I mean,
wait. Oh fuck, wait. I don't know. Because I really like World Tour. I like the original Island. And as much as I like Revenge of the Island, like it's not in my top favorites. Honestly, it's probably going to be like Reboot Season 2 because I really like the reboot. I love how they did the reboot. And it was a lot of fun. I love the characters and it feels more like the actual spirit of total drama than Pakatu and Revenge.
mine's probably. I mean,
Renoculous Race is
yeah,
kind of its
OG.
own thing. Really liked it, but it's kind of its own thing. Like it's weird.
Yeah, mine's just the OG. I like the first one the most. Usually
Oh yeah.
that's usually how it goes. But
Although now that I watch it, I'm like, how was this fucking meant for kids?
dude, that's like with some shows I remember watching as a kid. It could be with either like Ed, and Eddie or Total Drama or whatever. But it's like a lot of references they slide by the censors or producers, and I'll be like who thought this was like? They all saw this and were like, yep,
How
that's good.
how was it allowed for them to freaking flash like Heather's boobs? Like
Oh yeah,
what?
I don't mean when we
When I
Mr.
watched
Hammer.
that scene
Soon, Mr.
again
Hammer.
when I was
Soon.
older,
In a minute.
it was just like, huh? There's no way they fucking allowed that.
Well, dude, it's kind of like with obviously we know with the whole Nickelodeon stuff now, like Carly, Drake, and Josh and all that.
Oh
Like
god,
some of the
yeah. I
stuff they
watched
did
that
was
documentary like the
weird.
day it came out.
Even as a kid, some of the stuff they did I thought was weird. Like some of it I just didn't
Oh
really think
yeah.
about, but some of it even as a kid I was like, that's a little weird.
It it's a little sus. It's a little sus. Like that Nickelodeon stuff though. God, that I I needed to binge a comfort show after that. Like,
Yeah,
oof.
that whole thing was just so many people were affected by that, and it like carried out
It's
like throughout the
sad.
rest of their lives, and especially people like Amanda Bynes or like Drake Bell and stuff like that. I know Drake. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on the Drake Bell legal issues he had. I don't know every little detail about it. I have my own opinion about it, but it's still the fact that all of that happened to all those actors and everything. It was just it definitely
Sad regardless.
affected them probably a lot because they were children when that happened to them. So
Quite literally, they were kids. Like, it wasn't their fault.
yeah, that like anyway, but um, damn, I'll try to get back on topic. Keep getting off topic, but yeah, like I said earlier, guys, I introduced Nate already, but if you want to go follow them, I only know their TikTok, like the official Biohazard, but
Well, that's also my thing on Instagram as well. So if you
yeah,
want to see my drag stuff, it's the same name on Instagram. So,
Yeah, and then like I said, I'll include a link to their TikTok in the bio of this live whenever I'm actually able to edit it. But
but
yeah, so you guys can all check that out if you want to. Guys, they make a lot of different art, and you should go support them. And they took like Nate here took all the time and effort to create that my outline of Total Slaughter Action into reality and make it into art. And the least I could do was have them on here for a stream. That was the least I could do. But I'm actually starting to respond to some of this chat. I don't mean to cut things short when we go to reactions. In a minute, Mr. Hammer. In a minute. Hey, Nate, is Heather your favorite total drama? I mean, yeah, she said.
yeah,
He said that she was her favorite because
yeah.
Heather is queen. She is the best.
Oh yeah, she's queen. She's queen bee.
I mean,
Freaking love her. Like, she's probably the one total drama character that I will never get sick of drawing because I just love her so much. I've drawn her so many times.
oh, and I know I don't know if I don't know if we want to talk about this or not, but because your commission that you got is reminding me of what was the other account of the I forgot their account name, but it was the person you're collaborating with, and they commissioned you for some total drama art. Is that can I talk about that? Or do you want me to just keep that under wraps?
I mean, you can talk about it. I don't mind.
Yeah, well, it was just yeah. So if you guys obviously I mentioned it before, but there's a lot of people who make Island of the Slaughtered stuff, especially on Instagram. And there was another account that commissioned Nate here for to collaborate on some Island of the Slaughtered inspired series. So obviously,
Yeah, I have a whole folder on Procreate just prepared for it.
yeah, that, I wanted to
My
mention that.
commissions are open. Let me pre-state that they're still open. They'll probably continue to be open.
Yeah, so if you guys, anyone here, because I get comments periodically about Island of the Slaughtered stuff, like periodically, either talking about me making more videos of it or just in general. And it's kind of funny now. My video is kind of like a time capsule of the Island of the Slaughtered because I have all of the art there in the video, but obviously it's since been deleted.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
like with the originals now being deleted, like it's like a good time capsule for sure.
yeah, and I try to do this with every series I cover, where I'll at the very least reach out to creators who are making something, or at least leave a comment or something to let them know and be doing a video or talking about it. Obviously, none of them really care, or they're all for it. But it's just like, and obviously, like, there's no, like, I can talk about it. It's just the fact I try to at least let them know, like, oh, hey, do you want to talk about this? Or maybe they can, tell me something that many people might not know. And I tried to do the same thing with Evie, but obviously, I think at that time she had kind of closed out her DMs because of all the
Yeah,
messages she got.
it was probably just because like there are so many people. Like that series went insanely viral. Like that had millions of views. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine how many DMs she got. Like I still have 20 unanswered DMs in my fucking inbox. And I don't even have that much of a reach compared to her. So I'm just like I can't imagine how many she has. Cause ooh.
Yeah, it like, and even on YouTube too, when I discover like random analog horror series, because a lot of people like when I talk about different horror series, I'll try to find new ones to talk about and new ones that maybe not that many people have talked about. Like I'm editing a video right now about another video about Doctor Nowhere, who I made a video about before, and it's I don't know, like he's pretty big now, but he responded to my comments before I made that video, and I'm editing another video about him. But then another dude like Jacob Animation made a Godzilla analog horror series, like Godzilla Invasion, like just stuff like that. I like to talk. I try to talk to the creators of stuff like that, just to if I can. Sometimes I can't, but like if I can, I can at least talk to him and be like, oh hey, I'm making this video, or hey, what can you tell me about this, or just something like that. But
Yeah. Like I just know for me, like I love when people reach out because I'm just like, yay, people are making stuff on me. Like there's this one little channel who's been translating my series into Spanish so more people can access it, and it's genuinely so sweet. Like I always tune into those premieres because I'm just like,
yeah, I remember you told me about that. I was like, damn, like they love me, they really love me. Oh, Nate, what's your fave Has Been Hotel character? If you people
Oh,
can't guess,
Angel Dust.
if yeah, I'm gonna
Angel,
say if people can't guess already,
huh, I wonder. It's probably because he's my profile
yeah.
picture. And also, least favorite total drama character. Hold on, I think I need to pull up my tier list.
Least
Because I
favorite?
made a tier list that was so controversial. And people were so mad at me for it.
They
Like,
flamed you. Dude, I get flamed for my opinion sometimes about stuff too. And I'm like, you know what?
yeah,
Let
people
them.
were mad at me. Like, I was just like, God damn. But yeah, honestly, my least favorite character is freaking Blaney. I can't stand her. I cheered when she got kicked off the show. I'm like, yes, yes, get rid of her. Please, I can't stand her.
Dude, that's how I
Like,
feel about a lot of the later season characters. I'm just like, man, because it got too ridiculous to me. Where I'm just like, dude, because the whole thing started as like a parody of like Survivor, and then by the end of like the later seasons,
kind of
it's
went
like,
batshit crazy.
yeah, I'm like, dude, what is happening? Like, this isn't even like fun
Like,
anymore. It's just
it, for
ridiculous.
me, like, I can't stand Blaney just because she is simping over these freaking teenagers, and I'm like, dude, you are a 30-year-old woman. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what people forget.
Ew.
Like, the characters in the show are like teenagers, and
Yeah.
yeah, people forget
Like, I
that.
know that, like, originally they were meant to be portrayed as adults, but that doesn't change the fact that they are still currently teenagers.
Yeah, like obviously, like I watched it when I was like younger, so I was also a teenager watching it. But it was just funny because like people to this day, I mean, people sexualize anything, but it's just to this day they'll do it. And I'm just like, man, calm down, okay, take it easy, dude. Like, don't do that.
People like, wait, I'm pretty sure she's freaking 30. Like, come on.
I don't
Like,
even
she's
know.
probably
I
the
don't even
same age
know.
as Chris.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because Chris is like I think canonically, I think Chris is like 32 or something like that. I think
wait,
canonically,
yeah. Although now nobody freaking knows
no
what
one.
the hell his age is
I
as
have
of
no
the
idea.
reboot because it's canon that freaking like 20 years have passed, but he still looks the same.
But I think
Freaking
it.
Total Drama does not portray aging well.
Well, I think it's what that's like the joke is because like he's an actor like in a host, so he tries to do all this crazy to
Yeah,
look
he's also
younger.
gotten plastic surgery before. There was one episode where he was stuck in a smile because he's like, I got Botox.
Yeah, like it's wearing off. Give it some time. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to think of more questions to ask you because I'll probably like wrap up our interview in a second and just react to some couple series I had planned. But I'm trying to think because like I'm trying to think of more like Island of the Slaughter related stuff because I pretty much asked everything I wanted to ask. That's why I was kind of letting chat ask some questions too.
Oh,
Because
yeah. And they've been asking plenty of questions, which I'm very glad to answer.
yeah, I think oh I know a good question to ask. If you could ever collaborate with either a famous either animator or this famous like I guess internet celebrity or YouTuber or whatever, who would you want it to be? Like it'd be like I
Oh,
would pick them.
God.
It's a
Oh,
hard question, I know.
that is, that is hard. That is so hard.
It could be like a famous. It
Dude.
could be a famous one too, like a really famous author or like writer or something.
Um, okay. Oh, hmm. Oh, God. That is a hard question. Because because I'm a total metalhead,
Yeah.
and honestly, it would be fucking awesome if one day, like, who knows? This would be so freaking out of left field. It would be so fucking unlikely, but it would be so fucking cool to see Corey Taylor. Because I.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, like, there's a lot of like, I don't know. I don't put too much thought into that either. I guess like Corey Taylor, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Or even if like someone
Collaborated with Corey Taylor of Slipknot for some odd
like
reason.
maybe album art cover. I don't know. It'd be anything.
Yeah,
This is my
like, and I
hypothetical.
know that, like, literally, like, I've been working with some local bands in my town as of recently because I went to a battle of the bands and I accidentally networked. So now I'm making T-shirts for some of them, and it's pretty cool. So I'm just
Dude,
like,
that's like another band. Like so, they're like there's like a an an Athens like local band. They're kind of like the Cure or the Smiths, but they're called Vision Video. I've been to a couple of their
Ooh.
shows, but they're very like they're not like super big yet. Like I think they're on tour right now, but dude, I would like even as bands like that I'm into, I would like help out with stuff whether would collaborate with them. But
Yeah,
obviously,
like I would love to make like album covers and shit. Like if like death metal bands would to were to reach out to me, I would be like, hell fucking yeah! Like, yes, please, I'll draw you the most brutal fucking cover art. I would fucking love that shit.
this is gonna be a straight up
Like,
death metal cover art. This would be a Cannibal Corpse level. Uh, that,
like that would be so cool. Like I would be so happy to do something like that because that is my bread and butter. And also, that would just be fucking awesome. Like, just to be like, hey, I drew an album cover one time. Just like, huh?
you're like what? Yeah, I think
Huh?
if I were to, I guess not really collab. I guess it would be collaborate, but if I were ever like, because obviously my YouTube channel is pretty small. I don't expect it to ever be like super huge or anything. But if it ever were to be, just being able to like be on like for like be on Hot Ones or something like that, or just like a show like that.
Oh, that
I,
would be
I,
freaking
that'd be
awesome.
surreal. That'd be surreal to me. I would never. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. But it's the fact that if that ever did, that'd probably be my one thing of like being able to like collaborate with YouTubers like maybe like Windigoon or something like that, or even
Oh
like
my
Papa
god,
Papa
I love
Meat or
Windigoon.
something. Yeah, that would be surreal
Like
to me.
Windigoon, Tub, I love those freaking YouTubers.
Yeah, and I think some of their like some of their videos are better than mine. I'll admit it. But then again, they also have a bigger budget than I do. But I think I don't know. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna get to that level. But if I were to, yeah, like that would probably be being on a show like Hot Ones or collaborating with a Windigoon or like Papa Meat or something like that. Like that would be like I'd be like, would that ever to happen? I'd be like, I've made it. I'm big. But I don't think.
Like
but
for me, I already felt like I made it when frickin' Evie noticed my fucking fan art. Like I was when that happened, I was like screaming, running around my room like, "Oh my god, they noticed! They
like
freaking noticed
I
my art! I
exist.
spent fucking like 44 hours on that!" Like that
Yeah.
was like no joke amount of time that I spent on that damn piece. Like it was worth it, but also like God, it
Dude, dude, it's so funny to be like, dude. There have been celebrities I've met that I wasn't really starstruck to meet them, but there's some YouTubers that if I were to meet, I would be a little starstruck. I'd be like, "Whoa, what?" Or like just creators in general. I'd be like, "What?" Like I'm with them right now. You know, like, but
that would be freaking insane.
like
Like
I think I'd be more nervous to meet, um, like yeah, meet Canyon or Wendigo than I would be when I met like I met like Jackson Rathbone who played Jasper or like Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I met them and I feel like I would be less starstruck meeting them than I would if I were to meet like a Wendigo or something. I'd be like, what?
yeah, like I've seen like some people live before. Like I've gone to metal concerts. I've seen band members like legitimately. I still fanboy every freaking time, even though even though like I don't even get to actually meet them. It's still freaking awesome just to be
Like they know I exist.
like oh my god, this is freaking cool.
Someone said like, remember when Charlie collabed with Wendigo and Cryptic Podcast? Yeah, dude, I've seen a couple of their episodes. Like with some of them, I kind of skipped some of their episodes, but I watched a couple of that podcast episode. I'm responding to Mr. Hammer in the chat, but yeah, I guess like that's really all. I guess if you have any questions for me, I guess I can't. I think I've asked everything I can think of to ask.
Oh, somebody also asked, "Oh, which total drama character would you want to win a season?" Noah.
Dude, if no one won a season, that would be insane.
Dude, I want Noah to it I know that it's probably never gonna happen, but it would be so fucking funny if Noah won by some freaking way, kind of like how Wayne won like reboot season 2 just by pure
Just chance.
happenstance.
Yeah.
Like he just coasted by because everyone freaking liked him. And that is kind of like the funny those are the funniest winners to me, where they're just kind of like,
They're
I
like,
don't know
oh,
how I got here.
they're
Like,
like, I
same
don't
thing
know.
happened with Beth in Total Drama Action, where she was just like, I just got by being nice. Nobody wanted to eliminate me.
Dude, that was one thing. I don't think Beth should have won total drama action. I think it should have been a like Duncan and Harold versus thing. That's what I
Oh
think it
yeah,
should have been. Yeah.
Harold was doing good that season. Like, he was slaying. Like, but also I was happy that Beth was finally getting some love because I honestly think she's one of the most underrated characters in the entirety of the show. Because people tend to overlook her immediately because she doesn't have the most visually appealing design. But honestly, she's one of my favorites because also her dynamics with the rest of the cast are so funny. Because her friendship with Lindsay and them going canonically on a weird spree in Paris after she won is hilarious.
On Clown
Just kind of like
Studios.
they're now wanted in Paris, and they're just like, huh?
Yeah. Someone Clown Studios in the chat. It would be insane if I met the daughter of Charles Schultz, Charlie Brown maker. Oh wait, I already did. Okay, yeah, bro. He's bragging in chat. He's bragging. Oh yeah, actually, I met her in person. Dude, come on. Sorry, I just read that. I thought it was funny. But yeah, dude, I think like I haven't watched any of the Total Drama like reboot stuff or anything. I probably won't just because I'm like it's not gonna be the same.
Highly recommend it actually because it does. Oh, I accidentally bumped my mic. I highly recommend it because it does feel a lot better with the times. Like the humor is still a little bit weird, but I still personally really like it. And also because it's gay, so I automatically like it because it's gay.
That's the only qualifier.
Look,
It
if
works.
something's
The
gay, I'll
marketing works.
automatically like it.
Listen to all the companies watching this. The marketing works. Keep it. Keep doing it. It's working. No. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll probably start reacting because okay. There's a few series I know I'm gonna react to. I was waiting for people to put stuff in the chat too. I saw a couple series people recommended for me to watch this stream, but there's a couple I already have planned to watch. But if that's
Like, which ones
everything,
have you watched?
so
Because I
okay.
may give.
Oh, so sorry. I can't. It'd be easier to list the ones. I've seen so many. Oh my god. It'd be easier to say some names, and I'll tell you if I've seen it or not. The ones you want to recommend.
Have you seen Gemini Home
I
Entertainment?
have. All the major
Okay,
ones you can
good.
think of, I've probably seen.
Okay. You've obviously seen the Godzilla ones.
Yep.
Uh, have you seen Walton Files?
So I've seen some of them. I haven't seen the new stuff. I've seen like the original
You
ones.
need to see the new. You need to see the new stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the biggest series I'm probably reacting to this stream is probably Greylock. That's probably the biggest stream I'm reacting
oh
to
yeah,
this one.
good
Because
choice.
I've
Good
yet to
choice.
see it. I've yet to see it. So I was gonna react to someone recommended Sonic tapes and
Ooh.
Greylock because I haven't seen it, and then a couple people randomly wanted me like recommended me to watch like theirs or like someone else's. But those are the ones I know and be watching because I haven't seen them and people recommended them. But before I end this, was it skip season 1 episode 5? Green
Oh
Scarf.
yeah,
What are you
that's the
referring to?
fart episode. Skip it. Skip it.
In reference to what? Oh, the reboot.
Yeah,
Have you
skip
ever
the
watched
fart episode. I beg of you. It's
Real
awful.
Real Life Killer Mouse said, "Have you ever watched Rootkit?" Dude, I watched Rootkit last stream. Dude, the creator even jumped in and like made me turn up the volume for a jump scare. He's like, "Oh yeah, this intro's kind of quiet. I should probably turn it up." And then I was like, "Oh okay," I turned it up, and he.
Oh, somebody suggested Andy's Apple Farm. Have you seen that?
I don't think I've seen that yet. Andy's Apple Farm. I don't think I've seen that. I might have. I don't really remember if I have though.
Oh, another good one. Have you seen like Angel Hair?
No, what is that? I've never even heard of that. Angel hair.
Dude, that has one of the best endings in my opinion cuz it's one of those like analog horror series that is actually really fucking sweet. Like even though it's still dark because of the subject matter, it is still so sweet. Like my god, it touched my heart. Highly recommend it.
That reminds me of like so someone recommended I watch. It was like damn, what was it called? It was like damn it, what was it called? Let me look it up. No, it was one that I couldn't really get into because I was just like, oh, it was Sins of the Past. It was like that one was like okay, it seems good, but it's like I don't know. It was very slow for me to react to on stream, where it's like it's kind of hard to react to it during a stream, and it's very like deep and there's a lot of detail to it. So I've yet to. I never made a video on it, but I think it's good. But that was one that was like, no, this isn't a very good one to watch on stream. It's very slow and like meticulous, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, I typed it in chat because angel hair is as in like a bunny. Like
Oh, hair is okay as a buddy. Okay,
yeah. And then somebody also suggests the kids under the house.
that's busting. It's banging. Is it fire? It better be.
There now the suggestions are pouring in. Like
Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I should have said that. I should have waited. Like one at a, ladies, please, one at a time, please. But yeah, I will definitely. I'll probably watch like depending how long they are. I probably watch like 4 or 5. Probably I can watch a good amount. But all right, so before I end this call, Nate, Mr. Official Biohazard, at all of their socials, follow them on TikTok. Do you have any questions for me? Okay. Because
oh no.
you never know. Okay, I mean you message me periodically, so like whatever.
Well, yeah, like we still talk from time to time because
Yeah.
sometimes I just find some really funny shit.
Of course. All right, fellers. Do you have any last minute questions you want to ask Nate before they skedaddle?
Oh God, there's so many people. Oh. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably just gonna be playing Overwatch after this. Like,
Well, I want to like, I don't know. I want to edit more of a video I'm working on, but let's be real here. I'm probably gonna play some Helldivers after this stream. Let's be real here.
yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
But dude, thanks for coming on though, for real. Like and I appreciate you.
It was
I know I've said it already. I appreciate you making my Total Slaughter action thing a reality. I didn't expect anyone to actually do it, even though I said in the video, like I don't care. Like I said, I didn't
I
care.
honestly thought it would be cool because I did like the concept, and also it just would have been funny. Oh, somebody asked, "Have you seen Clone High?" Of course I have.
Yeah, dude, Clone High's pretty funny. I like
Nothing
Clone High.
bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
I like your funny woods, Magic Man.
I watched it last year for the first time with my college friends,
No.
and they were like, they thought it was a crime that I hadn't seen it.
Say what? Dude, mine is like
Overwatch main, Widowmaker. I am very much a Widow main. I love being a sniper.
dude, like,
Now just random questions are rolling
I
in,
know.
so.
Dude, I played Overwatch since like the first year it came out. Like it's been that long since I played Overwatch.
Yeah, and also my roommate gave me
Tracer.
little Tracer plushie.
Dude, every time I see Tracer, I just think of the old TikTok memes where you're like, I want to be Tracer.
Tracer. I'm already Tracer.
Yeah, I'm like, God. Every time I see I'm like, oh, it's so
I'm
bad.
actually also a Tracer main. Like, shortly after I got this, I became a Tracer main. And the most funniest part is when I was, like, having really bad vertigo. So the room was constantly spinning, but yet I was able to play Tracer, which made no damn sense because I was zip-zopping everywhere.
See, I think when I played it, I kept trying to force myself to play as Winston's because monkey. Because monkey? Yeah. Winston. Well, dude, that's like with when I played Smash, I always play as Donkey Kong because monkey.
I find it funny to just piss people off. Like, the amount of times I've been insulted in a game is freaking insane. I once got called like 2 slurs in 1 sentence, and I'm like, that's new.
Why? But like,
What the hell?
why?
Because I kept hitting my headshots.
Oh, I thought like I don't know, like depending on the game you're playing in the lobby, yeah, some people are just hateful, man. They're full of rage. Like,
Oh my god, people are intense. Like, wow.
like if you get on the mic and you even like remotely sound like a girl at all, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or not. It really doesn't matter. If you remotely sound like a girl, you're either gonna get directly hit on or you're gonna get called like the most misogynistic shit ever. Like,
Oh my god, yeah. That's why I stay away from that stay away from that. I only just play in voice chat with my friends
Yeah, it's really
because
only in COD
I
lobbies,
avoid
really.
it.
It's mostly Call of Duty. That was my experience.
Oh
Mostly Call of
God,
Duty.
I used to play Call of Duty, but only the zombies mode. I only played zombies because that was the best mode, and I'll stand by that.
Dude, yeah, I mostly played zombies like growing up when I was like in middle school and high school. It was like I played some multiplayer, but it was definitely mostly zombies that I had the most fun with, like doing the Easter eggs
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
always played it with my brother, so it was always fun.
Yeah, I played with a couple of my high school friends, and that was pretty much like that was like the squad. It was just a couple of us and whoever else we happened to get to play with us. But all right, fellas, let me see. What does it say? It was, anyways, love you. Can't wait for the reboot Slaughter. Name idea Island of Slaughter rebooted.
Pro
I don't. I.
mean, as much as I like the idea, I I feel like that would read too much as like, oh, I'm rebooting the actual first Island of the
That's
Slaughterman.
true.
Nah, no,
Look,
I'll never remake that Island of the Slaughtered. I will never do my own island, like Total Drama Island Slaughter, because that Every has already done it perfectly. I
yeah,
can't change perfection.
Island of the Slaughter Beyond, like Batman Beyond. Yeah, I'll do
I'll
that.
figure something out.
All right. Well, like I know I already said this, but thank you for coming on. It was a real fun time. Like I said, everyone go follow Nate's stuff and patiently wait for the next work. They are college students, so you know they can't post
Oh yeah, I'm
constantly.
in the middle of fucking final season, so I'm just like,
All right, yeah. So everyone go support them. Go show them some love. If you haven't already, like and subscribe my channel and videos, obviously. No, but all right, Nate. I guess I'll hit you up later, man. We're gonna react. Everyone who sticks around, we're gonna react to some Analog Horror series, so it's gonna be a real fun time.
alrighty,
All right,
bye.
adios. All right, fellas. Now the real party begins. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right. Wait. What the hell is this? Oh, here it is. Yep. Damn. There it is. Wait. Well, okay, what was the first one I said I was gonna react to? You know what? Let's do the Sonic tapes. How about that? I don't even know what all my. Yeah, here's the channel. So it was Evan Moss. I remember their channel was like they made a new video recently. No, not that. Jesus. Let me make this smaller. Yeah, that was a new one. So house footage. This was the first one. Yeah. So this started 8 months ago. Hold up. All right, fellas, let's watch this. You guys were telling me this was like really dope. So let's just like. It better be good. Okay. There's not that many videos and they're pretty short. So this gives me Sonic.exe vibes. Said he made art for me. V5. Thank you. I need to make that smaller. There you go. Oh shit. That scared me. The real life killer moth. Yes, you're right, dude. I've heard good things about this one, but it's giving me Sonic EXE vibes so far. I guess any Sonic horror is going to give me that vibe, just because that was the kind of like the OG one. And guys, let me know if the volume is ever iffy or too loud or whatever. Just let me know. I'll fix it. Oh God! Look at those legs. Maybe skipping leg day. Oh, see, did you at me in the art? Because I haven't opened TikTok in like all day, so I'll check it out. Ugh. It's time for the men to watch scary video game. That's right. God, dude. That man fast. I think at least here than Sonic.exe, just heads up. Yeah, I mean, Sonic.exe was realistically really wasn't that scary. Even I just was like at 11. Bruh. Dude, imagine seeing that. Like, you wake up in the middle of the night, all thirsty, and that's what you see. Oh, God. Bruh. Okay, so... Wait, is this it? Is this part of it? Yo, what? Is it, why is this in the playlist? Shin Sonic series. That's me with those nerds gummy clusters. That's me. Bro, what is this? Yo. Oh. Alright, Sonic. Alright, dude. Bro, this is giving me like Oni cartoons vibes for some reason. Okay, so Sonic is going on a rampage. Wait, what is that? Oh my food and inedible junk. Give him a smooch. Bro, that toothy grin he's doing, man. Good lord. Yo, hold up. Hold up. This reminds me of that one still image from the Man in the Suit series. I forgot which entry it was, but if you've watched that series, you know what I'm talking about. Two-tail fox. Oh boy. The eyes. Oh God. Come on, Tails, get out of there. No, Tails, no! Missing persons reports. Oh God. You take it right out of their homes? What? The public is mysterious and the local government doesn't know what to do. Oh God. It's imposter death. Yeah, dude, yeah. Tails is a little sus. Give me the Twinkies, Tails. God. Good lord. Sonic's hunger knows no bounds. Flying through the sky play. Oh, did he like infect Tails with whatever like creepypasta like AIDS he has? Yep, looks like he has. They believe they're kidnappers. Yeah, duh. Yeah, of course. Uh-oh. Oh, Sonic's evolving. He didn't get his chili dogs. Oh my god. I mean, this is called like Shin Sonic, I think, so it makes sense that he's like kind of like Shin Godzilla. Dude, imagine that being the last thing you see, though. The last thing you see and hear before you die is like, "You're too slow!" Like, his fucking, like, his tank gets cut off. Oh, it's 2006. Oh. Body cam footage. Oh, this is. I never liked those videos. This isn't gonna end well.
Hello, can you hear me? Are you guys there?
Baldy noise hair. Ooh.
What the hell is that?
Good lord, dude. Release date of Sonic 06. I figured it was. Like, well, not the exact day, but I figured like it was a reference to like Sonic 06. Don't let Chris Chan see this series. He's gonna have a field day with this. What is that? Hold up. Is this supposed to be like Moloch, like the Mesopotamian god, like the bull? And he's pierced too. Oh. But anyway, yeah, let it play. The statue of the Pyramid Foot. Oh. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna call it right now. Fun fact: Christian is actually the monster that are eating people drinking orange soda. Oh my! It's the final evolution of Christian. He's evolving. After his jail sentence, this is his next phase. I'm gonna call it right now for this series. I'm gonna call it. I think this Sonic is either A, possessed by some entity or demon or whatever, or this entity isn't actually Sonic. It's just like pretending to be Sonic. That's my guess before it gets revealed later on, maybe, or it might not reveal it. I don't know. Has to not cause any more panic. Oh. The hanging of his nipples. No, not his nip piercings. We got Knuckles here. Oh. Oh, so he went back to where it all started. It's Tails. This little schmoller. The face. Oh.
Try to run.
Oh, he's trying to grab him like a kid. What are you? Oh, I thought I was going to say something cringe like, I'm God. Is he going to reveal the answer? Oh, he tried. He did try to run. He did. So many questions. Okay, so he has to be like some demon or something. What are those? The Chaos Emeralds? The Super Emeralds. Sorry. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Don't let me do the ritual. If it does. So Knuckles is the hero for this series. Knuckles is. Okay, hold on. So this is a lot of views. Jesus. So this series is pretty popular then. 8 years, you can turn around. This is a pretty new entry. Or to see Sonic or the good guys actually have a chance of fixing things. I like it. Hyper Knuckles? This could be fire. Like Sonic, he doesn't chuckle. He rather flexes. Okay, get out of here. Get over that slam poetry. Sonic looks like Godzilla. Eggman is Apollo Mush. Tails like a distraction, so Sonic so going for the kill, and Knuckles is humanity's last hope for survival. You got all that? You got all that? There was a shot of some bacteria. Maybe some was infected with some weird virus and spread. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it has to be like so. The little bolt. Oh, I was about to spit my gum out. All right. By the way, the guys, the fit for today is my Goosebump shirt. Let me spit this gum out real quick. So, the vibe I'm getting is that Sonic is possessed or infected somehow with this weird, strange, I guess, disease, kind of like. Not really a possession, but the bull image it's showing, I believe, is Moloch, which is like an Mesopotamian god. I believe his name was Moloch, but that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. So I guess that is the main premise of the series, and it's pretty short. It's only like 5 videos of the series so far. I like that. That's pretty good. I like that. What was the next one? Oh yeah, the Carnatrix. That's what it was. The Carnatrix. Sonic got A for Amy. I've seen one of these videos before. I think. I'm trying to find the original channel. JHD Comics. Is this the original channel for it? I think so. Okay, it's in Spanish. I don't want to watch it in Spanish. And these are just like transformation videos. I've seen a couple of these before. Who recommended this to me? Oh, Mr. Hamper. Mr. What was the original channel for the Carnatrix? So I know the basic premise, like the plot. I know what the setup is. Some of these like random. There's a lot of transformation animations, but what was the original? I guess this is it. Is this it? It's in Spanish. Yeah, this is it. What's a part 2? Good lord. So I know the basic plot for this. It's like basically like the scientists originally made it is actually evil, and the Carnatrix is basically like whoever gets it is basically it's gonna like kind of possesses them almost, and they go on a killing spree. And Ben Tennyson happens to get it. Okay, so this is it. This is the original thing. Oh, he's dead. What does it say? Something the universe is doomed or something. I don't know. I can't speak Spanish. But I know enough where I already know the basic story, so I think I can just go with the pictures. Don't touch it, Ben. It started with an alien device to what it did. Ooh. Gilgax is the good guy in this universe? I figured. Oh, dude, doesn't he like... Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it. We'll see what happens. I think I know what happens. You're done, Gwen. You're done. Oh yeah, she's dead. She's dead. God. Just killed a child? If I can't cause pain in this universe, someone else will. Solid. Oh, is that Uncle? What? Yeah, Ben goes on like a rampage and kills like everybody. Good lord. Oh no. Is this supposed to be Alien X? Yep, it is. Oh my god. Dude. Because, dude, like, Alien X can, like, straight up just, like, nuke the universe, dude. That's not... I'm guessing that's what he did. He basically just destroyed the universe. So there's a part 2? Oh god, we're watching part 2. It's only like 3 minutes. God, the slowed, distorted version of the theme song. That's kind of goofy. Ooh, who's this? Wait, is this like multiverse bins? Oh, it is. It is. Bro, what? Bro, they need Ben 10,000 up in there, because Ben 10,000 can, like, murk all them. I think that's him. Yeah. Bro, cut off that man's arm, bro. BRB. Oh, you're good, Moth. Yo, did they just kill a kid? They definitely did. What does it say? Mucho mas. What? Okay, so this is the little alien X-Council thing. I try to remember my Ben 10 lore. I forgot a lot of it. I'm trying to remember some of it. Oh! He lived, and they cut off his arm. Dude. I don't think I want to live after that, honestly. Yeah, that man is... There's no recovery from that. There's no recovery from that. Wait, are they like making it where they go back in time where he doesn't get the Carnatrix? I guess it's like, yeah, I guess it's the best way to do it. Okay, so that seems to be the whole story. So it seems to me that basically in this universe, obviously the creator of the Omnitrix is evil, and it's called the Carnatrix, and he's wants to basically cause pain and suffering, destroy the universe, and Ben happens to get in this universe, and it latches onto him, obviously, and he has no control over the transformations, really, and he kills Gwen and his uncle. He goes on a rampage, and at one part at the end of the first one, he turns into Alien X, and from what I remember in the show, Alien X is like universe ending. Like, you can basically destroy, like, the universe, basically, almost, and then multiple Bens from different universes had to come in and stop him, basically, and like it's like cut his arm off. And then but at the end they went back in time and prevented that from happening. That's kind of cool. That's a cool like what if, I guess. Oh God, Leroy's here. Everyone be prepared. Leroy's here. He's gonna say some outlandish things probably. Synchro Simon Red Arc Fiend Dragon. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference, isn't it? I recognize that one. Oh yeah, what was the other one that you guys wanted to watch earlier? It was like another series. It was Kids Under the House. That's what it was. What the hell? What is that? Because I know Greylock is kind of long, so I don't want to get into that one just yet. Kids Under the House. What the hell is that? Children Under the House. Oh my God, this is long. They murdered over 13. Oh God! If Immortal Marcus talked about this series, you know it's pretty big. That one's kind of long. I don't want to get into that one just yet. What was the other one? Was it Andy's Apple Farm? Apple Farm. I know Greylock is the big one. I might just start watching that one. Oh, this is like... Okay, oh, I have heard of this. No, yeah, because I've watched Markiplier play this like a year ago. Okay, so this is like a... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch Greylock. I have not seen Greylock yet. I'm on the Fire Brothers Discord server. It's super awesome, and I'm a legend on the server? I believe you. What the hell is Fire Brothers Discord? What the hell is that? How long is Greylock? There's like a... I know... Jesus. Oh, I could watch this. Look at the playlist.
Primary systems online.
Original reviews rarely ever do. Things have a lot of potential, art, and dedication.
Emergency shutdown protocols.
Well, I'm reacting to it. I'm sorry. I'm reacting to it.
Offline form. Time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance.
Oh, let me start this over again. I missed some of it. Let me start this over. Oh, people are hyping this up like hereditary level. Good lord. I am making brownies right now. Yo, what kind of brownies? Are there nuts in them? Okay, dude. So I was reading this dude's dude comment about people react to on YouTube. I do agree with that. However, I have like 7 people watching me this stream. Pretty sure, and this video has hundreds of thousands of views. Pretty sure I'm not really taking any new viewers away from it. I'm not like XQC where I have like 10,000 people watching me.
Primary systems online.
Transformers YouTube channel I subscribe to, and that's how I got my Sasquatch man nickname from. Nice.
Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged.
Nope, chocolate.
System is offline for time code 0106. Contact technician for assistance.
Thirsty.
Welcome to Signal Dining SA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not recognized. Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted. Welcome back, unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form, GBA.
Yeah. What is it? I'm sorry. Fatal error. Canberra. Local ion. Oh, offline. Let's see. By the way, guys, I know nothing about Greylock. I just know people have talked about it to death. I know nothing about it. I have not seen any videos about it. I've purposely not watched them.
Data extraction, 10% complete. Data extraction, 4% complete.
Oh, Cloud Studios, you're back, dude. Yeah, I do have a gallon of water I drink out of.
80% complete.
I'm a thirsty man.
Data extraction complete. All data extracted to error. No.
Oh, hold up. What company was that? Go back. What company was that? At the end there.
All data extracted to.
I don't want to be missing details now. What the hell is that? You know what? Look at that play. I'm sure I'll see it again.
Mark my words, there is no good that can come from the pursuit of darkness. Let me read to you, dear believer, the words of the late brilliant Charles Spurgeon, who discussed this at length in a sermon all the way back.
Hey, believer, why did he call you Sasquatch Man? Is the thing. What did you do? He's really hairy. I was here to start chatting. Sorry, I should have assumed you left.
Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one.
Got nothing to say. No, you're good. I just thought you left because you didn't say anything in a while. I thought you were gone for a while.
Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid temptation, seeking to walk in the path of obedience, so that we may never be guilty of tempting the devil to tempt us. We are not to enter the thicket in search of the lion. We may pay dear.
Who just drives and listens to those fire and brimstone pastors on the radio for like hours? Who? I know people do it, but who like actually realistically would do that? Besides like maybe people who are like 70 years old who live in like Nebraska. It's alright, bro. Thanks. Just give me like Fargo vibes for a second. Oh, for cryptids? Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Speaking of cryptids, I saw you, dude. I need to finish that damn iceberg I was working on. Spoiler, that was one of my videos I was working on. It was a you know what, you'll see it. I don't want to spoil too much. That's why. Wait. Let me go back. I'll do your channel next, because there's a few videos I gotta watch on this channel though. That's a little longer. God, it's so hard to make out what he's saying, but I'm trying to.
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are drawn to him by our own heart.
Kill him off. You didn't miss much. I'm only on the second entry of Greylock, and it's this unknown person going through the woods, and I couldn't really make out what they were saying with the audio distortion. When they were walking around, there was like blood stains everywhere. Real Fargo vibes.
Nested deep, deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place most people don't even know exists
Toasty video for
within
him.
themselves.
Nice.
The devil is gonna call to those depths, dear
Ooh.
believer.
Man, why am I yawning?
And though you may tremble before the beast, you should make it easier on yourself and accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Good lord. Believer. Okay. I'm still trying to piece together what Greylock is even about. I've only seen 2 videos, but I'm still trying to piece together what it's even about.
Welcome to the preconditional protocols and orientation video system provided by Unit 13.
Ooh, looks like some Oreos here.
United States Army and Project Stargate, created in partnership with Symbiodyne USA.
This was the company I saw in the first entry, is Symbiodyne.
All of us here at Unit 13, congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates. You luckily have a lot of questions, and this video is designed to answer them all. First, let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding of what it is we're doing at Unit 13. We are sure you've heard plenty of rumors surrounding what it is that we do, but we are willing to bet that most everything you've heard is wrong. Being a highly confidential part of Project Stargate, which you've already been briefed on, Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology, thought forms. If you're unfamiliar with what thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the majority. So, what are thought forms? Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercised the creation of what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known as a thought form. A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other deeply psychologically energized state into a semi-physical form, existing as not only an extension of the person, but as its own independent and sentient.
So what's funny is that this is real. I'm not like tulpas and making that, but I'm talking about like the government experimenting with like thought experiments and including psychic powers and stuff like that. Interesting. Yeah, but let's keep watching.
Entity. Thought forms are also able to be
You're gonna work about an
witnessed and
analog horror.
experienced by
All right, buddy.
parties
I'll see you,
that
man.
are not living
See you, Killer Moth.
the person who developed
Wait, what was the name of your analog horror series? Is it just on your channel?
to serve as familiars, companions, or even friends to those who conjure them. According to key literature, thought forms can be intentionally
Damn.
formed by a single person or multiple people.
I don't think I have any more
They can be
Oreos.
unintentionally
I have
formed
two.
as well, but they are always manifested through the deep will and focus of a person in a considerably heightened state of connectivity with their own consciousness. Traditional thought forms can vary widely in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals who
scribe.
make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through
I can check it
EVP
out.
sessions,
Yours in
while
Clown
the thought
Studios.
form may respond through moving objects, manipulating electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases. Due to their striking similarities, a current theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and
Is it
indeed
Holocaust?
likely, that these paranormal entities are actually
Oh,
thought
Leroy.
forms that are
You're
unintentionally
silly.
created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional states, where their mental capacity is largely occupied by a powerful focus on the departed individual. In other words, as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born, people may very well create their own ghosts and hauntings. However, as more time and energy is invested into the development of the thought form, they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a semi-permanent physical appearance, and, in due course, becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest comes in. We've sought to answer a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe? Unfortunately, the practice of intentionally creating a thought form by traditional methods would undoubtedly take years and years of devout mental training. So, Project Stargate has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms, a man named Dr. Bernard Hayes.
This is Greylock.
See a number
Currently
of
watching
operations
Greylock.
related to Unit 13's
I've
work.
never seen it.
His participation has been invaluable and has brought fruitful results to the project. Due to Unit 13 and Semi-9 USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious minds in the world, specializing in the sciences of the human consciousness, with cutting-edge technology and engineering methods, we've created a groundbreaking, proprietary invention. Introducing the Thought Form Manifester. The Thought Form Manifester is able to create
Oh
truly
god,
independent
this
and
is not gonna end well.
self-sustaining thought form
This is the
entities
Thought
from the
Form
minds of
Manifester.
select willing participants.
This looks like Dr.
That they come from
Doofenshmirtz
the
would
deep
make.
recesses of the human mind. Thought forms can appear in virtually any configuration.
Yeah, this is not gonna end well.
They could look like a person, an object, an animal, or even something as abstract as the physical representation of an emotion. That being said, it's recommended to brace yourself before touring the thought form chambers, as thought forms can also take on appearances that could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a childhood nightmare.
Speeder.
There's no reason to be afraid, however. All thought forms are docile by nature, and while they may look or behave in a frightening manner, and though they are capable of making physical contact, they pose no threat to humans. Once your session in the thought form manifester is completed, your thought form will be securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought forms are unable to pass through the barrier of manifestors and will not be capable of causing you any issues. There are some very rare potential side effects that may result from your session.
Death.
These side effects include increased tiredness, loss of balance, dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, episodes of temporary amnesia, and mild hallucinations. These side effects, if present, will clear up within 72 hours of your session and are simply signs of your brain recalibrating to the real world. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session, even if you experience no side effects. None of these side effects should cause you any harm or overt stress, and former testing candidates who have experienced these side effects reported that they were very mild and very
Cool
inexpensive.
math games, Halloween RG, that's a
With
thing?
all that out of the way, we are looking forward to your participation with Unit 13 and your time in the thought form manifester as
Yo.
scheduled.
Clown Dude, you could just drop that in the chat and not elaborate.
Part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, waking your subconscious
TF2.
now. This is the end of this tape.
My favorite Fire Emblem character? Dude, I think I played one Fire Emblem game when I was like younger. I remember. Who was a really hot girl with like the purple hair in the game? I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. Like I said, it's been so many years, man. I don't even remember. Because I think I played one Fire Emblem game several years ago. Man, obviously the pro tag is like boring because you're role playing as him, but then I remember when I was like, I think it was like 14 or something, I was like, oh my god, this purple haired girl is so cute. I don't remember her name. Okay, Marble Hornets vibes. Okay, watch the dude through unexpected visitors. Okay. Oh yeah, I've neglected to read the description of the past one. This one has a description. Okay, so I'm starting to slowly piece together what the deal is, what the hubbub is of Greylock. Slowly, I'm kind of starting to get it. But I don't know. Like I said, I know nothing about the series. I'm kind of just like that last one was the most revealing of this company and the army collaborating and experimenting with thought forms and tulpas and psychic powers. That was pretty revealing. That's Bernadetta. Is that her name? Now I gotta look it up. Now I gotta look her up. I gotta look her up. Bernadetta. See, man, I don't even remember who is. I don't think it was Bernadetta I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm not thinking of Fire Emblem. I think it was Three Houses. Oh, like I don't think that was it. I played. I think it was Fire Emblem Fates is what I played. I think. Is it a Zero? Hold on. Fire Emblem. I remember. I think I liked the Zero when I played it. I played Fire Emblem Fates, I think, when I was like 14 or 15 or something. Sure. What is this? Some sort of Greylock? What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad? what? Probably shouldn't say that word. YouTube will ban me. What are we? Some kind of Greylock? That's like my favorite trope in movies and games, when they say the name of the movie or game in the game or movie. I love that. What are we? Some kind of Avengers Endgame? Damn it, now I'm distracted by that. This is some kind of Greylock. Damn it. Uh-oh. Oh my god. See that? That sounds too real. Go back. That sounds too real. God. Yeah, that's uncomfortable. That sounds way too real. Like 911 calls. That. It's a spooky night. That's a full moon too. There's werewolves around, man. Get inside. You crazy?
I'd like to thank my producer,
Yo, Max Headroom.
my
Yo.
writers, my director, my friends, and you, the ordinary people who made me what I am today.
Max Headroom premieres after Moonlighting tomorrow.
Yo.
Love me.
Let me guess. This is going to reference a Max Headroom hijacking, isn't it?
We interrupt our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police.
It's
This is the emergency broadcast
I hear the
system.
screams. Oh,
This is
God.
not a test. All normal broadcasting
Creeper.
has been discontinued during the emergency. This station will broadcast official information, news, and instruction for Northern Berkshire County, Massachusetts, after the following tone.
At 3:34 a.m., Massachusetts State Police confirmed the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15 p.m.
Wow.
last night. The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, Savoy, and Windsor. Residents are urged to take the following actions immediately. Wake all occupants of your home. Lock all doors and windows. Close all curtains and blinds. Gather in a secure area of your home where multiple exits are available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm themselves with a blunt object or firearm if available and licensed. Only resort to self-protection.
You're telling me these group of assailants attacked 49 different houses, and not one of them in America had that blicky? Had that strap? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. Some of them or all of them would have gotten shot by now. For 49 different houses? Yeah, no. They would have got shot in like... No, there's no way.
Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest 7-Mart. Each 7-Mart location is currently being used as a safe area and as police station for your protection. Remain in your secure area until the threat has been resolved. Police are currently unable to determine a physical description of any of the assailants involved in these attacks. It is strongly advised you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspects. The suspects are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for your safety. Law enforcement will be armed to patrol
Her husband. Yeah, like I said, I only played one, but I know some friends of mine who do love the Fire Emblem games. I know that. Damn. So let me guess. These thought forms are attacking people in their houses. If I were to guess, what's happening? Oh! Ooh! Yo, go back. Go back. That was good. That was good. Hold up. God damn. That was good. That got me. That got me.
Well, hello again, Tiffany.
Yo, I like that. I like that. Do you know what they did up there? Well, these are the consequences. Okay. Dude, that that got me. Yo, that was really good. Like her slowly about to close the window, hear all the screams, and then the gloved hand coming up. Yeah, that was good. Nice.
Oh, hi Wanda. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. No dad this time.
No, unfortunately, he couldn't get off work today, so I'm gonna have to call him on a payphone to let him know all the details as soon as we're done.
He's excited to be a dad, huh?
Oh, yes, he certainly is. We both can't wait to be parents.
Aw, and you said you've been together since high school, right?
Yep.
That is so sweet. And have you decided on a name for your baby boy yet?
Yep, we're going with Max.
Ooh, Max, huh? That's a nice, strong name.
Basic.
That's why my fiance wanted it so bad.
I'm sorry if that's your
He says
name.
it'll help make him strong right off the bat.
That's a pretty good way of thinking about it. So let's see how strong little Max is so you can hurry up and make that call.
Yes, please. He's been moving around like crazy the past couple weeks, so I think he's really strong. Strong enough to kick so hard I almost throw up sometimes, too.
Aw, what a wild boy. Activity is good.
Yep.
See, okay, what I like about this dialogue is that you would listen to it, it sounds fake, but I'm not gonna lie, this is like pretty normal doctor-patient conversation. It just sounds kind of fake, but like it's fake nice enough where it seems realistic. So I like that. That's pretty good. Funky Regs, it's you again, man.
No, it's
I figured I'd be seeing you again. You missed the interview I did with Nate, but you didn't miss. I've reacted to a couple of different series already, like Sonic Tapes and
There he
Carnage
is.
Tricks. But this is
He's
Greylock
definitely
right
a growing
now.
boy, that's for sure. And you're both looking really good.
I love hearing that.
Let's get some measurements to see exactly how much he's grown.
Oh god, this is. I watched First Omen the other day too.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before.
The baby's gone.
Maybe something to do with the power.
I want to react with you, bro. Go ahead, stick around, man. I think
it's a bit strange.
the baby is gone.
What's strange?
Nothing to worry about or anything. Just having some trouble finding the baby all of a sudden.
Maybe the machine messed up?
Possibly. But I can still see everything else. It's just not picking up the baby for some reason.
Has this ever happened before?
Well, sometimes babies can move into certain positions that are hard to see.
But you can't see my baby at all?
I'm looking. Don't worry.
Bro.
He's definitely here.
Yo, that is this like
You know
Houdini?
what? Why don't we just see if we can borrow another machine, okay? There has to be something wrong with this one. I'll be right back.
Next step, I'm gonna make your baby disappear. There is Bernadetta, Willie. Oh, so you like Bernadetta? Really?
What are you talking about?
I should have been like, oh yeah, Bernadetta's my favorite. No. School teacher. Let me see if I can read this. Had suffered. It's so blurry. Yo, that. Okay. Let me read some of these comments. Hold on. She basically faced a false pregnancy. Wait, hold on. She faced a false pregnancy that manifested as real in the form of a thought form. She wanted a baby so bad that her body and mind essentially created one out of the strong feelings she had. In the context of the series, it was a thought form. But something that happens in reality where people just want to have a child and they fool themselves by their bodies and think they're pregnant. Her thought for a baby disappeared once she was put under scrutiny of its existence and she could no longer live with the grief. She was unable to live with her heartbreak any longer. Oh, okay. So, I thought someone like thought formed her baby out of existence, but the baby was a thought form to begin with. Okay. Oh wow, that is that false pregnancies do happen. Okay. I was not expecting that. I misinterpreted that. Okay, based on these thumbnails, I'm scared to see what else happened.
Humanity has fought tirelessly past through a great many trials into 1840 to achieve one singular goal.
Okay, let's listen to this nerd.
Countless men and dying in pursuit of, leaving their towers of work behind, to be climbed by coming generations. Higher and higher they ascend, so that we will at last reach the one called God. And there, on his apex of infinite knowledge and power, we will approach and look him in the eye.
As an equal.
Ooh. That's not ominous at all. Good God. Oh, back to Semiodyne.
User Frank Porter. Please enter your credentials. Credential requirement bypassed by system administrator. Greetings, unknown user ID. Welcome to Semiodyne USA's virtual message assistant for user. Project director, Frank Porter. Establishing custom telephone message settings. Sender, Paul Worley, of the Worley Construction and Mining Company. Dates of receipt ranging from March 24th, 1987, to March 30th, 1987. Beginning playback of your messages. Message 1. March 24th, 11:14 a.m.
Hey Frank, it's Paul Morello. We ran into somewhat of an issue today. We came across these tunnels inside the mountain, pretty deep in, but well, this is gonna sound a little crazy, but he told me to call if anything strange came up, and I figured this qualifies. People have been here before. Some obviously man-made shit in there, like carvings and stone. This shit looks ancient, like real old. I took a crew in to look through it, but since part of the tunnels caved in some time ago, we're gonna just have to bust through it regardless. But I still wanted to make you aware of it. Anyways, I'll keep you in the loop. Thanks.
Seems reasonable enough.
March 25th.
I am Sasquatch, everyone. Yeah, you are.
Hey, Frank, it's Paul. Just calling to tell you the day might be a bit slower than usual. Unfortunately, a number of the crew are sick as dogs. Not really sure what kind of stomach bugs going around or what, but we'll do our best to pick up the slack. I'm calling in some guys who have a day off, so hopefully things will get a little closer to normal, you know? That being said, I don't know how the hell this happened, but the section of the tunnel here caved in is clear. Tunnel's been wired up with a few lights, too. Wanted to see if maybe you sent someone in while we were off shift. My crew said you didn't, but, you know, I didn't see anybody else either, so... But a few of the guys said they'd seen something running around in the woods surrounding the site. I figured it's probably a deer or whatever, but seeing all the ruckus we're making out here, you know? But they all insisted it was something else. Something like a real tall man. Might just be some environmentalist moron trying to cause some shit, but, you know, he ain't done nothing, so I told him to keep focused on the project. For safety's sake, we're going to avoid the
Funky,
tunnels.
right? Oh, yeah, you have a YouTube channel, don't you, Funky?
Right out.
Message 3. March 25th, 4:56 p.m.
Hey, Frank, it's Paul again. The guy you sent out to take photos just left, but, well, he seemed totally fine when he got here, but we practically had to carry him back to his car when it was done.
Yeah, Clown, I'm gonna watch your intellectual
next.
next. Speaking of,
Figured you should know.
this is like a few more videos I watch in this series.
Down there,
Not
Frank.
long.
Now, I ain't no historian, but We got a guy on the crew who used to do archaeology work or whatever, and I don't know.
You're Padu.
But I guess there's some old artifacts down there, like weapons, and trinkets, and whatever. I'll have him draft up a report for you and send it your way, because I feel like he'd be interested, and he can explain all this shit better than I could anyways. His name's Arnold Rivers. That's about it. Alright, bye.
Message
Alright,
4.
March
March 26th, 1:03 p.m.
Oh god.
Frank, something ain't right here.
I just play horror games.
Crew's getting worse.
Oh god,
more
he's
sick.
Oh, yes.
I
Yeah,
feel like
dude,
things
Connor is something
so
he's starting his
far,
own,
I don't
so
know
I'll have
how
to check
long
it
that's gonna
out.
last. I saw that thing the guys have been talking about last night, stalking around in the tree line. I swear it had a face.
Everyone in the fire knows the owner simps for the Scythia. Bro, usually people simp for a character, it comes to light. They let it be
Message
known.
5. March 27th, 12:10 p.m.
Yeah, Clyde, you kind of like the Rootkit creator. He was pretty new to it too, and he got me to watch it last stream.
It was perfectly fine and stored. There wasn't any problems with the generator, even if we lost power. I mean, it's the end of March. All our food looks like it's been left out in the heat for weeks. No idea what's going on. Please call me back.
Message 6. March 27th, 4:02 p.m.
It's Paul. We saw it again. Something's out here with us. It's in the woods. And it's watching us, goddammit. It ain't no animal either. Who are you guys gonna put up those fancy hunting cameras and see if we can catch anything? Maybe locals fucking with us? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyways, I just...
Oh, you actually didn't see the hunting cam? Oh god. I don't like this. Wait, what was that?
Message 7.
What was that?
Date and time
Go back, what was that?
Message 7. Date and time
I'm
unavailable.
kidding. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's okay. I saw it right. It's like his face, but it was a little sad. It was like that. Okay, I'm just making sure I saw that. God. What the hell?
Message 8. March 29th, 10:13 p.m.
Frank, it's Paul. Holy shit, well, a lot of the crew here is sick now, and they're sort of like unresponsive.
Say my name, Willie. Which one, Sasquatch Man or Leroy?
They just kept ringing.
Either way, I said it.
Nobody picked up from any number we tried. Nobody picked up. No answer machines either. We had to call the hospital, and same thing. Just ringing. Just tried 911, still nothing. I figured the phones were fucked up, but the machine actually picked up.
Oh god. That dude's nuts. He's gone schizoid.
I think I caught whatever's going around. My skin, it feels tight. A lot of pressure behind my eyes. My teeth feel like they're humming, vibrating. You know what? This all started when we came across that tunnel. I feel like I need to figure out what's down there. I think whatever's down there could help my crew. But most of all, I feel like something really bad's gonna happen if I don't go down, so I'm going down tonight.
Oh my god. You sound like Mr. Boss in the new episode of Smiley Friends. It's like, join the Fiverr of the Discord. I might. No promises. Oh, what was that? Was that the Predator? What was that? Oh. That's what a thought form looks like, huh?
Message 9. March 30th, time unavailable.
Oh my god. Oh, poor guy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is him.
What's happening to these people? Oh no. Oh no, it's a masked man. Hold up, I got. leave it to a guy like Paul. He's such a drama queen over a case of the sniffles and walking off Paul. Yo, that's giving me the you got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. So that's the vibe this gives me. Oh my god. Hit by the reality of life. Dear Paul, will work next week. Determined you only have the sniffles. Thanks for being a team player. Management probably. Oh my god. Keep going. Yeah, the thought form is so probably appeared green on a monochrome camera. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Authorities continue to investigate the recent crime wave that swept across northern Berkshire County. Many of its residents in a state of anxiety and panic. It was 2 weeks ago when the emergency broadcast system was engaged to warn residents to secure their homes due to the activity of a group of individuals who had been targeting and breaking into people's homes. Authorities have since confirmed that the attacks were, in fact, part of an organized criminal effort and have been attributed to a local anti-American militia group operating out of western Massachusetts.
Oh, anti-American,
Police
huh?
have made numerous arrests in connection.
They just hate our freedom, boys.
And officials continue to release statements to assure the public that they are safe once again.
We've seen a lot of credible information over the past couple of weeks, and the investigation's still ongoing. We're getting closer by the day.
Thankfully, due to the continued efforts of law enforcement, life has been able to return back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal. To normal. To normal.
Is it?
Normal.
Back to normal. Oh my god. Oh! I don't like that.
Back to normal for residents of Berkshire County.
Sure, buddy. Sure, Mr. Anchorman. Probably has a lame name like Dave or something. Whoa, that was kind of cool. That transition?
Well, that broadcast went completely tits up, didn't it? I've been getting chewed out by our asshole CIA liaison for the past 2 hours. What the fuck happened?
We're looking into it, sir, but we experienced no issues with the broadcast on our end, so...
See, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what Fire Emblem is. Yeah, this is honest.
Once we started receiving phone calls from viewers, we switched to a backup transmitter.
But by then, the hijacker had already said everything they wanted to say, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
What a complete fuck up. They made us look like a fucking joke. And during our most popular show. Speaking of which, Don, where the fuck is he? I cannot get hold of him, and he needs to get in here and read a statement to help clean up this fucking
Yeah, how many F-bombs this man dropped? Jesus.
Trying to reach him. We've called him multiple times. We've tried his pager.
Isn't Ike from there? No. Ike, talking Smash? No, he's not Fire Emblem. I don't think so.
You've been to his house?
Well, no. I just thought that maybe he'd be upset if I did that.
Get in your fucking car and go to his fucking house.
In your car?
If you kick down his front door and drag him here by his ear, you bring him into the studio. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Rosenthal. Of course.
I think I said
There's
Rosenthal.
some real powerful people depending on us right now. They need us to manage the response to these events,
to let the public know what's going on, and the last thing we need is it going wider than it already fucking has. So do what you need to do, or I'm gonna replace you with the producers who
Talk to Leroy? Leroy might even be there anymore. I don't know, dude.
Sorry, the file you are trying to access has been destroyed and can no longer be executed or retrieved. Please choose another file. Sorry. Instead of taking our file and trying to destroy our trying.
Oh my god.
Warning.
Talk to Leroy or the dude in the video?
Detected. This file should not exist. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Opening
file. Arnold Rivers personal log.
Final.
My name is Arnold Eugene Rivers. The date is April 8th, 1987, about 9:15 at night. I was involved in the Morelli construction project at Mount Greylock. I was hired due to my background in anthropology and archaeology. I worked to excavate a number of different historical sites. Paul Morelli took me on after securing government contracts.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude, the British dude. Dude, British people, they're just silly, okay? Just goofy, you know? They're called aluminum aluminium. Can you believe that?
On March 24th, our crew came across tunnels in the mountain that held a multitude of ancient markings and artifacts. On March 25th, Paul cleared the interior of the mountain and asked me, accompanied by a small crew, to look through the tunnels and record notes on what I was able to recognize. I was then to report to one of the project directors, named Frank Porter, to offer my perspective on our findings. I kept this to myself at the time, but what we discovered in that mountain was not normal. Not only did I see the impact it was having on the crew, but certain aspects of my findings did not make any sense. Many of the artifacts were pre-colonial. Some were from Native American tribes, but there were other artifacts, some Mesoamerican, and others were shockingly Clovis in nature. Finding Clovis artifacts here means that people have been coming to Mount Greylock since at least 11,000 BCE, but that's not all, no.
What? Like Neanderthals and stuff were there? Well, I don't remember Neanderthals went extinct.
Paleo-American cultures that we have yet to even begin studying. Then, there were artifacts and writings left by the cultures that were pre-Columbian in nature. Transoceanic contacts prior to Columbus reaching the Americas has always been largely a theory, but the artifacts in this mountain, they prove it. Ancient Chinese, Arabic, Indian, Roman, Spanish, Viking, even ancient Greek and Egyptian. I find that they alone would change world history as we know it today.
What?
I'll admit,
that's insane.
Anthropologist in me
I'd be
was
like,
thrilled. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured
maybe there were ancient Israelites in America.
I'm confident that it's all authentic, but my excitement was soon replaced with a looming fear and anxiety. How could such a place be so important to so many cultures for so long? There must be something immense here. Whatever it was, well, that's why I left the project. The tunnels all connected to a series of chambers deep into the interior of the mountain. That's where a majority of the relics were found. There were old baskets of herbs and spices, pottery, weapons and armor, talismans, other religious items, countless other things, but all of it was there purposely as offerings.
Offerings, huh? Uh-oh. Ancient aliens, I need you to hop on this. Tell me more.
It was billions of years ago, when our planet was still mostly fire and rock, that a Mars-sized planet that had been drifting through our solar system collided directly with the Earth. The impact was so powerful and violent that the rogue planet was blown into countless pieces of debris. This debris collected to form our moon.
I think I'm watching a documentary right now. Bad quality one. The tape is being distorted.
Adams Police Department, Dispatcher Carey speaking.
Yes, I'm calling to report a break-in at my coworker's house.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Liam Hollander.
Okay, Liam, you said this was your coworker's house. What is your coworker's address?
It's Parker.
Like I said, I'll check out their channel.
In Adams, number 491.
491 Parker Hill Road. Is that right?
Yes.
Tell me more. Man.
Tell me, anybody hurt?
Like, please, I need more.
Liam, are you still with me?
Yes, sorry.
Did anybody hurt?
Yes.
Guess things aren't back to normal, Mr. TV man.
Then I witnessed many altars constructed out of the mountain stone, along with evidence of mass animal and human sacrifice. And the carvings in the walls of these sacrificial chambers, I couldn't recognize a single familiar symbol, and it made me sick to even look at them. Let me be clear, I am not, nor have I ever been, a religious man, but there's something in that mountain, something people of countless cultures over the history of our planet have been worshipping, but I don't know why. But I can feel it. Whatever's down there, I could feel it. It was like being trapped in a fever dream. I swear I could hear a voice, and even felt compelled to go further, to speak to whatever's down there. I don't know. I haven't been right since. I keep hearing this droning in my head, ceaseless, all day and night. I can't sleep, just droning, always droning.
Oh, God.
But that doesn't matter right now. I informed Mr. Porter in my report that the archaeological findings in the mountain are of monumental historical importance, and that there is certainly more to be discovered, and I recommended discontinuing construction there. But it's not as though I have any authority over this project. I fully expected to be ignored. Mr. Porter called me on the evening of March 28th, and we spoke on the phone briefly. It was as I thought. He disregarded my concerns.
Your sketchy characters are listening to this.
I wasn't going to return to the site.
This man is yapping, okay? He's speaking Japanese right
Said
now.
I was a valuable asset to the project. Even offered me a substantial raise and wanted me to lead a specifically organized team that would clear the tunnels of artifacts before excavation would continue. I, quote unquote, could be responsible for the biggest historical finding of all time, he said. I refused again. I won't put a price on my sanity or my health, especially after seeing what was happening to the crew.
Now loading. Morale Greylock event, Group C, Survivor data. Profile for patient B3590.
He looks like a chill dude.
Rockford, Thomas. Malformations.
Oh, God.
Communicative. Patient prone to spontaneous violent outbursts. Treatment of heavy sedation recommended.
Greylock's got a
Only communicate
fentanyl
while
crisis.
patient is
Jesus,
restrained
man.
or via intercom. Now loading. Profile for patient
Good.
B9231.
Oh,
Washington, Samuel. Malformations.
Oh no.
Notes. Communicative. Patient suffers from constant state of severe paranoia and delusions, resulting in unpredictable violent outbursts. Standard treatment ineffective. High dose xylazine is recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom. Now loading. Profile for patient B6670. Herrera.
Not Ramon. Not Ramon, please. Ramon.
Malformations.
Please. My God.
Uncommunicative.
Yo.
Patient
I'm
appears
trying
to be in
lightsaber
catatonic
spooky here.
state.
Let me see what it looks like. What
Warning,
does it look
patient may sit up very suddenly,
Is it
without
spooky?
provocation, to project or vomit at any staff in area. Patient's vomit is extremely corrosive and emits nerve gas. All treatments ineffective. Studies must be conducted with full anti-corrosive gear and air purifying respirator equipped on all staff involved. Now loading. Profile for patient B8816. Fleming, Charles.
You barely see me in the camera.
Notes. Uncommunicative.
Oh, God.
Warning. Patient will attack on site. Do not interact. Immunity to pain. Patient exhibits cannibalistic tendencies. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia recommended. Now loading. Profile for patient. B4041. Oakhurst, Scott.
Oh, Scott, please. Come on.
Malformations.
Scott. Go on. No!
Notes. Communicative. Communicate with caution. Warning, patient actively pretends to be benevolent and friendly. Strong homicidal and cannibalistic tendencies. Killed and partially consumed 6 staff members on April 6, 87. Patient laughed hysterically during the attack. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia or permanent restraint for further study recommended. Now loading. Profile for patient. B7992. Kowalski, Edward. Malformations.
Oh my God.
Communicative. Hazardous. Warning, patient possesses inhuman power of suggestion and influence over others. Do not interact. All treatments ineffective.
You know what this reminds me of? He reminds me of the SCP, the old man one. That's kind of what he reminds me of.
Immediate euthanasia recommended. God. Now loading. Profile for patient. B1584. Rafferty, John.
Oh, not John. Please don't ruin that mustache of his.
Notes. Uncommunicative.
Oh,
hazardous.
God.
Patient appears to be deceased. No vital signs. Patient's body not decomposing.
Wait. When you nut and she keep... Never mind. Nope.
Staff have become ill after even brief time spent in patient's room. Illness disregards protective suiting. Immediate quarantine required for all victims. Mortality rate post-exposure currently 92%. Survivors subject to rapid physical and mental malformations. All treatments ineffective. Immediate remote euthanasia recommended.
I consider myself incredibly lucky to not be in that condition right now. Oddly, he accepted my second refusal, wished me luck in my future endeavors, but before I could say anything else, he hung up. But it seemed I'd made the right choice. I heard something awful happened up at Mount Greylock, and then simultaneously, there were all of these things that have been happening around the mountain. The home invasions, the dead bodies that fell from the sky over Cheshire, the pregnancy phenomena, so many other unexplainable things. They all must be related, and I've been trying to figure out how. I've connected with a local investigator who's been trying to get to the bottom of this. I've shared with him everything I have, though I feel that I've been being watched. I feel
oh, favorite Transformers? Oh, really dude. Explain. Honestly,
really
no one's better than Optimus Prime, but, you know, I have a soft spot for some Decepticons, like Starscream, and Megatron. Yeah. I have some soft spots for the Decepticons. They're pretty sick.
I scanned my entire house for traces of anything.
But Optimus Prime's the GOAT. There's nothing, no one tops him.
I even checked and replaced all of the light bulbs. Oh, God. Saying it out loud like this, it makes me realize how crazy I sound.
Yeah, you do.
I've always been a rational man. There's a logical explanation behind everything. Well, I'm glad that I put all of this into a recording. Perhaps that was what I needed to snap me out of this. Honestly, I feel much better just talking about it. This can't be. Oh my God, that's my basement door. No. Camcorder. Oh, where's the damn camcorder? Here it is.
That's my basement door. Dude, what is happening in this man's house?
They're here. I'm inside my bedroom closet. I'm going to keep the tape recorder running, and I'm hiding in here with my files.
Why are you so
if
loud,
something happens
dude?
to me, and you find any tapes or files somehow, please bring it to the investigator, Jim Malcolm of North Adams. That goes for this video footage as well.
Bro, he said talking so loud for dude who's hiding. They're gonna find him. They're gonna find him. Wait, what? Is it like a police radio? Yeah, I'm waiting.
Come on out, it's the police.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Oh! He's like, but I wonder how they killed him. They just like rip his guts out. Like, what the hell did they do to him? Paul, let me go back a little bit.
Come on out, it's the police.
I want to see that jump scare they did. Hold up. Okay, so it looks like a baby face. Okay, that's. Hey, I need to read the comments of this one because, like, what? Okay, maybe they can shed some light. Okay, so I blast playing Arnold Risk would hopefully do more of the well done. All right. Arnold saying Paul ordered the tunnels to cleared and it told me to go inside is wild because Paul Table was genuinely confused as to why the cave and was suddenly cleared and had light strung up. Either Paul was affected from the start or was suffering cognitive failure or something else masquerading as Paul had them open the tunnel, freeing whatever was within. Yeah, thing the voice of the girl saying, no, 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 the small child saying the monster. Yeah, because that means, like, they killed those kids. For the seasonal faces and the malfunctions makes them more terrifying. Okay, dude, stop glazing. Stop glazing. It was definitely really cool, but it wasn't, like, the scariest thing ever. It was really cool, though. I like what they do with the transformations. But the interview portion was kind of drawn out. That was my only complaint of that entry was the interview portion was really drawn out. I was like, dude, this is like you're giving me too much. You're giving me way too much, and you're saying all this and like saying nothing at the same time. But that's just my critique of it. Like they could have made that interview segment like a few minutes short because that was. He's saying all this about the expedition they did, but he's saying like nothing at the same time. Like it reveals more, but it reveals it. They could have trimmed that down. The dude who made this could have trimmed that down. But I liked that though. That was really good. It sounds like I'm like shitting on it, but I'm really not. I liked it. It was that was my complaint with it.
Radio station. Date of broadcast: December 13th, 1963. Segment: Announcement of the National Access Initiative. Beginning playback.
This felt like a jump scare. Yeah, dude, it was pretty good. That was a pretty good jump scare.
President Lyndon B. Johnson's administration has announced an upcoming program that will revolutionize communication and bring critical home electronics into every American household. The National Access Initiative, as it's been named, is a program designed to ensure that all citizens have equal access to vital communication tools and ways to stay informed, fostering connectivity, security, and unity across the nation. Under this groundbreaking initiative, eligible American households will receive packages containing a myriad of electronics so that citizens may stay properly engaged with one another and remain knowledgeable regarding important events. The electronics such as telephones, televisions, and radios. These packages will also include items aimed at keeping families safe, with devices such as smoke alarms, burglar alarms, and even flashlights. These things will empower individuals to not only stay involved in their communities, but to remain prepared for any emergency as well. President Johnson himself was quoted as saying that in this era of progress and innovation, it is crucial for every American to have the tools necessary as they navigate the challenges of modern life in an era of ever-increasing technological dependence.
There is not. Okay.
These electronics packages are being made available to American
Trojan
households
Technology Group, yeah.
through a partnership with world-renowned technology manufacturer Semiodyne USA.
I hate Semiodyne. All my homies hate Semiodyne.
The technology giant's expertise in creating cutting-edge, revolutionary technologies over the past decades has made them a household name, and their gracious contribution to this initiative ensures that the devices provided will be of the highest quality.
Will they now? God, this man's sleeping. Jesus. Leave him
Further
alone.
enhancing the experience and benefits for American citizens. When asked for a quote during a press conference earlier this week, President of Semiodyne USA, Percival C. Rothwell, had a lot to say.
The National Access Initiative represents a milestone in our nation's journey towards progress and inclusivity. It's a reflection of the American government and Semiodyne USA's unwavering commitment to empower every American citizen, regardless of age, location, or income, with the tools and resources needed to thrive in the electronic age.
God, he just looks like a smarmy, like, politician, too. The little, like, smile picture they use.
Informed and are unable to respond to emergencies as quickly or efficiently. A much greater percentage of households have no smoke alarms to alert them in the event of a fire. Perhaps most shocking of all, 29% of Americans don't even have a telephone in their home, meaning they're unable to call for aid or even just contact friends or family members. They are left disconnected.
Yeah. What a nice man. He has my vote.
For decades, people of all kinds have wondered what it is we're working on at any given time inside Semiodyne. And for decades, we've kept it all quite secretive. But I'll let you in on a little something. I'm here.
Oh, wait, no. He's not even a politician. He's like the president of Semiodyne. No, I'm saying that.
He assured me he was available. Or was that just more of your bullshit? No. He's gonna fucking expose our whole plan for the NII program. The meeting couldn't have gone worse.
Uh-oh.
If that fucking Nick thinks he's gonna expose Semiodyne, he's got another thing coming.
Oh, calm down, Mel Gibson. Man.
Well, we're not the only ones he's
The leak
pissed off
tapes.
with. After rejecting Operation Northwoods, and then that executive order involving the Federal Reserve, there are a lot of snakes in the grass. And it's about time that Kennedy got bit. At Semiodyne USA, we're building the future.
No, future.
Great-grandson of our company's founder and its current president, I'll tell you one irrefutable fact, the most important one. All roads lead to connectivity. Without connectivity, we have no future. The more isolated individuals are from one another, the weaker they are, the more easily defeated they are, and the less likely
This is
they
true.
are to see the value of their own lives.
So, with the title Trojan Technology, they're spying on people or not going to end well.
Precipice of extinction. And the only reason we are still here today is because we stood there together. Semiodyne USA is here with
What was
you
that?
every step of the way.
What was that?
Semiodyne USA is
What?
here with you every step of the way.
What was that? There's a trap. They are watching. They're listening. Fuck LBJ. Semiodyne. I won't be your lab rat anymore. Oh, look at a company in the U.S. government doing shady things that hurt average Americans and just average people in general. Man, that's never happened. Ever.
Whether it's from a lack of infrastructure or a lack of income, no access to potentially life-saving and life-enhancing technology. And this is only the beginning. We have so much more planned so that Americans can all truly be equal in our society. Security. Connectivity. Accessibility. It is our belief that it is these three factors that make America the best country in the world.
Ah, yes, the greatest country in the world. This is 1993. God. I don't like this. Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude.
Mr. Rothwell also stated that these monumental benefits won't only be made available to American households, but to police and fire departments, schools, and to small businesses as well. The Johnson administration has stated that while they are going to begin launching this landmark program right away, it will first be made available only in select areas as construction crews from coast to coast prepare to establish
That kind of got me.
infrastructure
That transition jump scare.
the National Access Initiative program.
Yeah, I don't. To me, a dime seems very trustworthy. They could have my hard-earned money. Oh no. Oh no!
There you are.
I don't like this.
Who are you?
I am your imaginary friend.
My imaginary friend? But I didn't imagine
You must have, because here I am. You probably just don't remember.
your doctor's office place that I had to go to.
Wait.
I think you might be right, Katie.
Katie. Dude, that's like a Draugr from Skyrim.
Oh, they're over here.
Oh no. No.
I noticed they were a little dirty, so I wanted to clean them for you. Yes, they look all shiny and new now. Here, come get them. Then you'll be able to see me.
Oh god. Oh no, Katie. K-Dog, please don't.
I still can't see because my eyes are so bad.
You reach out and I'll put them into your hand. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's so drawn out. Stop. It's so drawn out.
Just a little bit closer.
This girl's dead. This girl's so dead. Please, the love of God. Go back. Go back. Oh, that dude is crusty looking. I saw that. Oh my god. Yeah, that dude was crusty.
The administration went on to say that their current projections for a nationwide release are for some time between mid-1966 and early 1967. Citizens will be mailed informational packets regarding the National Access Initiative, including information on how to apply as the program becomes available in our area.
So, I need more backstory where these creatures are, because I have all the exposition that was dumped in the last entry. It still doesn't explain how the technology plays into, well, the thought forms technology plays into this. Okay, this is a 3 more entries to watch. I want to check out Clown. I want to check out your thing before I finish Greylock. To prove right, life for all creation and low, it was made to know there is a life and thread flourish from it. Thought forms around to ruin this day. Okay, so from my understanding right now, Simiodine is making this technology using the thought form kind of practices and experimentation, but the whole ancient architecture and the artifacts they found like play into it as well, with like how these creatures are made. But it's not, maybe I'm just overlooking some things. But anyway, before I finish Greylock, because there's still a couple more entries left, I have maybe like almost an hour worth of that shit to watch. I don't know if I'll be able to even finish the whole thing right now, but I'm gonna check out Clown Studios. I want to check out his series real quick, because he said he doesn't have a lot right now. So that's right, I'm going to keep everyone in suspense for a minute. Clown Studios. There you are. I'm probably the first 10-year-old anime you're going to see. Is this you? It's in shorts, right? Ha ha. Which ones are even your... Oh, I think I see it. Dude, Clown Studios. You made a bunch of shorts. What's this one? Okay. Oh, the little animational practices you made. I'll watch a couple of them. Dude. Going with a black guy. What a silly little guy. Oh man. What's this one?
Don't you run. This is only the beginning. You run, you buy. And also, Yuri family will be sent to experience infinite pain.
Damn boy, calm down, man. Yo, this one.
Welcome to FACE Corporation. FACE stands for Federal Agency Courtesy of Everything. You will enjoy your stay.
Okay, I see what you're doing. You're experimenting with your animation styles and all that. Okay, I see what you're doing. But yeah, this looks like something I've seen in an Analog Horror series. That's pretty funny. Dude, keep experimenting, man. Keep doing that. Wait, you're 10 years old? Clown, you're 10 years old? I didn't know that. Let's see. Let me go back. I'll go back to Greylock.
Accessing GDS properties. 101. W.
That's pretty good. Alright, Clown. Keep working, man, because I trust me, you'll get better and better with your animation. But I like that you have interest in that, man. Animation is fun. Alright, I guess I'll try to finish up Greylock in this stream. Oh yeah, what was the other series ago we watched? Like Phantom Scribe? I might have to check that out later. I don't know if I'll have time to finish this and watch that. The other guys killing moths stuff. God, Greylock is longer than I thought it was. There's a lot more to it. It truly means a lot to me. You like it. Of course, man. I always love seeing people experiment and getting an I don't care how bad or good something is if people, you know, they're trying, they're learning, and I like seeing people experiment with stuff because that's what YouTube's all about, you know, broadcasting yourself, putting your videos out there. Why does this man have Remy from Ratatouille just in his hand? What is happening? Back from trivia night? Well, yo, we went to trivia night? Yo, I did trivia night a couple days ago, too. My team got second place. Oh, yeah. What's your team name, Mr. Hammer?
Hey, babe. I'm just checking in. Could you please give me a call as soon as you can? Don't worry about work either, please. You're way more important, okay? Okay. I love you. Bye.
Oh, he loves his wife.
After we lost the baby, I stayed home for almost a month. We both took it hard, but I was just really worried about Tiffany. She seemed to only be getting worse with time. She spent a lot of time by herself. When it came time for me to return to work,
The zapping zebras. Our team was the Sugar Bears.
just so we could talk and check in on each other. She always picked up the phone whenever I called. She knew it would worry me sick if she didn't pick up the phone. But this time, on that day, she didn't pick up.
I'm sorry. I just reminded me of like all those true crime channels that like watch police interviews. They'd be like, "Oh, the guy's fidgeting his hands under a table. That means he's lying." Like, bro, like, I'm sorry. That's a whole nother topic. Just some of those people who narrate the police interviews are goofy.
Babe, still haven't heard from you. Hope everything's okay. You're probably just busy doing something, but we've been talking every day since I've been back to work, so, you know, I'm getting a bit worried, so please call me back, okay? Love you.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna head home. I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out. I'll be there soon. I love you.
It's like ha wrecked. Is that what that says? I don't know.
Dr. Heinrich Albrecht, medical examiner, Westfield. May 19th, 1987, 3
Yeah, Life PD. Yeah, like those channels like that. Some of them were cool to watch, but some of their videos are goofy, man. They'll be like trying to psychoanalyze every little thing a person does. Like, oh, he has a weird tick in his hand. It means he's obviously lying about being the killer. I'm like, dude, he's in a police interview. He's probably nervous. Like, they do stuff like that all the time. Like, they'll overanalyze something.
Initial external evaluation reveals a resinous black substance adhered to the face, neck, and upper thoracic region. Samples have been obtained. Additionally, the eyes are fully retracted. These observations are aside from any traditional indicators of struggle or violence as a cause of death. Rigor and legal mortis align with the estimated time of death.
So I like how this is clearly like an animation, but because of the quality of the picture, it makes it look like it's like a distorted real image. I like that detail. It's kind of cool.
unusual finding on the abdomen, specifically below the sternum. A symbol of some sort has been carved into the flesh. Equally concerning is the absence of hemorrhaging in the surrounding tissues. Due in part to this, I've been able to ascertain that this symbol was carved into the skin post-mortem. In regards to timing, based on my analysis, I would say the cuts were likely made several hours after death. Well, photographs and casts have been made for further analysis. I'll be consulting with forensic anthropologists and symbology experts to better understand the nature and potential significance of the symbol.
Series you watched last time, the Blade of the Blade of Realism animation. Yeah, like that was another thing I liked about that, was that he made his own original animations, but he would blend it in with like stock footage or other things, and it made it. I don't know, I like that. That's kind of cool. He made a new video too that I watched today before the stream. I should have watched it on stream. Damn.
Unusual and unnerving nature.
Okay, Tiffany, we're recording now.
Okay.
ASMR footage.
So, Tiffany, you just had your 6th birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have a party?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good.
That's good.
I don't like this doctor guy. This voice is creeping me out, but whatever. There's a Spider-Man in Greylock horror? What?
Are you seeing them again?
By who?
Yes.
What's it called?
Can you see them right now?
Yes.
Where are they? Where are they, Tiffany?
They're
Where are they, Tiffany?
everywhere.
Private log for case file 87-091-HA for my home archives. The date is May 19, 1987. Time is 8:03 p.m. I conducted an examination of Miss Tiffany Crisaldi today. Her body arrived shortly before I was to leave the office for the day, but I decided to at least begin
I'm gonna have to check that out. I might not be able to check it out this stream because I kind of get tired. Like right now, I'm just reading for a few hours now. I'm gonna try to. I don't think I can finish all of Greylock, but I can at least finish this video in the next one.
Inexplicable drops and spikes in room temperature. Repairs may be required. I wanted to refrain from mentioning this part whatsoever, but I feel compelled to do so.
From the man in the suit. Oh. Took inspiration from the man in the suit.
After placing Miss Crisaldi in storage and moving on to cleaning up, my assistant Sarah mentioned that she'd heard what sounded like a woman crying, coming from the direction of the cooler.
The cooler.
I shrugged off her remark and let her leave early, telling her she was likely stressed or overtired, and I continued cleaning up on my own. I didn't dare to tell her that I heard it as well.
Ah. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready, Tiffany?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need you to follow my instructions, okay, Tiffany? As long as you do that, everything will be fine. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Good. I'm going to play some sounds that will help you through this exercise.
Oh boy. Dr. Creepo here, man.
Good. Now close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. I want you to picture yourself standing outside your house in your front yard. It's a beautiful day out with big fluffy clouds and the blue sky. No one else is around. Now look down at the grass around you and watch how each blade moves in a gentle breeze. Now look forward and see your house.
See the house.
And look around and see the trees around your yard. Watch how the breeze affects the leaves as it passes through.
Okay, dude, get on with it. Come on.
Make the wind blow a little harder, enough so the branches are swaying a little bit. You can hear all the rustling of the leaves around you. Wind calms down now, and you begin walking very slowly towards the front door of your
They said it was
house.
somebody else's.
Step. Step.
Sorry.
Step. Step. And with each step you take, it looks like the day's getting later and later. Soon the golden rays of the sunset are shining against your house. The front door is closer now, but you still have some more steps to go. Step. 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 Now you're only 3 steps from the door. Step. The sun vanishes behind the trees, going down. Step. The stars begin twinkling in the sky.
Oh, you're back.
The moon shines its soft
Well,
light over
we reacted to
everything.
Greylock, and it's a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but not too much. I checked out Clown's channel too. Dude, that man is like he's only 10 and he's animating stuff on that channel. I was surprised, but
Your house
yeah,
looks
it's all
like
that
it
you
always
missed.
does at nighttime, except you're the only one here now. You take off your shoes.
But Greylock's pretty good, by the way, if you haven't watched it already. But it's just some parts are a little drawn out.
Then the left shoe. You can feel the floor against your feet. You can smell the familiar aroma of your house. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone.
Yo, Killer Moth. I could probably check out your channel after finishing up this video and the minute-long one next, and then I'll probably call it quits for the stream.
You hold on to the banister as you go, letting your hand slide up. Step. 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 You reach the second floor hallway. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone. Nobody else is here with you. You look to the right and you can see your bedroom door closed at the end of the hall. And you start walking nice and calmly towards it. You see the door coming closer with each step. You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago, and the small wooden sign that reads Tiffany.
How does he know all this
Bird in the corner.
about her house and room?
Step. 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 You're at your bedroom door now. You reach out your hand and grasp the doorknob and turn. The door opens, and you can see that your room looks just like it did the last you saw it. You see the colorful quilt on your bed. You see your small white dresser with all the stickers and scuff marks, just like always. Your stuffed animals are all resting by your purple toy box. You feel comfortable. You feel safe. You are alone. You walk into a room, and that's when you can see something different that's never been there before. Tell me what you see.
It's a door next to my window.
That's right, it's a door. What does the door look like, Tiffany?
It looks black. It has weird marks on it. The wood looks weird.
Walk to the door and open it.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter if you're scared. You must open the door. Good job, Tiffany. Now tell me what's on the other side of the door.
A monster.
It's a small room. Somebody's in there.
No, Tiffany, you're alone.
No. There's someone here. He's facing away from me. He's standing and tall. He's very tall.
Tiffany, you are alone. Nobody else is there. Now tell me what else is in the room.
There's a TV. The screen is all fuzzy, and the tall man is watching it.
Tiffany, I want you to focus on removing the man from your mind. When I snap my fingers, he will be gone. You will be alone.
The man's shaking. His body is cracking.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to count down from 5. When I snap my fingers, you will return to the real world. 5. You're feeling more awake.
He's turning around.
4. Everything around you is becoming hazy.
He's looking at me. He sees me.
3. Tiffany, you can feel the chair you're sitting in again. 2. Everything around you fades to the blackness behind your eyes. 1. Full control of your body. 0. You're awake, Tiffany. You will return to reality now.
Oh my god. Gun digest? Jesus. Why does this man have the dead rat? Oh man, don't show us this. Don't. Ugh. I know it's probably not real, but still. Hell, everyone, you want to summon Cthulhu with me? Dude, Leroy, don't summon Cthulhu, man. I've seen Call of Cthulhu. I've read the book. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. You'll regret it, and everyone else will too. Like a cassette tape inside the rat. Inside of Master Splinter.
Mr. Melvin, I have some very important information for you pertaining to the events you have been investigating. You must have questions regarding who I am, how I located you, and what reason I have contacted you. I won't be answering any of those questions.
Alright.
I'll be clear in due time. For now, I am simply offering you information. You can take it or leave it. It's impressive you remained alive for this long. But then again, you've gone to great lengths in the past in order to survive, haven't you? I'm going to tell you a story, Jim. A story you've been dying to hear.
Okay, yeah, I watch what happens with Tiff's body. Funky, you're still here? Okay, cool, dude. I wonder if Killer Moth's still here, guys, because what was the name of that series you made? Phantom Scribe? Oh. It's giving Return of the Living Dead. Oh god, I see the face staring at me. Oh god. Dude, this story is potentially man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. When a good single video, Greylock has more videos than the entire Greylock series. Proof that everyone that's playing with Daddy to hold their hand while they watch a scary movie. Dude, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't watched Bunny Good's video on the series actually, but that's okay. That's kind of dumb. Like what everyone is watching. That's kind of how everyone watched his video about Blood Meridian, but didn't read the book. That's yeah, whatever. That's a whole other thing. Yeah, I'll check out Phantom Scribe, dude, because like there's just I don't know if I can sit through like almost 40 minutes of more Greylock stuff. I might finish it later. I do like this series though. It's just very long. It's just like a lot longer than I thought. All right, hold on. I'll look up Phantom Scribe. Phantom Scribe. Is this its own channel or what? Is this it? Because I'll check it out real quick. Miss Scribe, the Harry Potter fandom's greatest con artist. Whoa, what? Oh my god. Yeah, this is it. I'll check it out. Let me see. It's a skeleton, dude. Oh, this the Jeff the Killer tapes. Yo, did you make this Jeff the Killer tapes? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, so is it both of these videos or is it like just like one of these? So this is it. Let's watch it. It's all long. Jeff the Killer tapes. So, good work on this video there. Wait, I'll read the scripture real quick. Hold up. I found a saved by egg. I don't know what it is or who was in the last video. Uh-oh. Killer Moth, what have you done here, buddy? Officially issued a warning about an escaped suspect in the area of Grand Con, Illinois, to 3 on September. Special message about what to do.
Attention. Local suspect Jeffrey C. Hodek has escaped the mental institute he was being kept in. Officials say he was last spotted in Grand Gond, Illinois. Officials in Grand Gond have made this special broadcast on what to do in this situation.
Hello, my name is Brian Foster, and I will be helping you with a guide of these 3 steps to stay safe during this situation. The first step is to make sure you lock all your doors in your house.
They are connected? Okay. I'll watch both of them, why not? Damn, people make a Jeff the Killer analog horror.
The second step is to lock all
yeah,
of
I made up almost everything about Jeff since I have no clue about his story. I'll be honest, man, even though Jeff the Killer is a classic creepypasta, there's not much that was that great about You Weren't Alone.
And the third and
like,
final,
if you actually go back and read the story, he was like a freaking middle schooler.
Grab a snack,
and it was
the news.
It wasn't that great, but it was great for the time because I was like 9. Honestly, him making an escape middle patient is probably more interesting, honestly.
We also remind you to keep a lookout for our suspect. Here is a police sketch of him.
Bruh.
Features of him.
Bro, the man has like no chin.
Features of him is he was last wearing a white hoodie, black pants, and a discernible carving in his face that looks like a smile. If you do see this man, make sure to call your local police station.
Because the image, yeah, because the original creepypasta wasn't really that well written. It wasn't. It was like, I think it was the right place, right time, and he just happened to go viral. Mostly, the image was a big part of it.
We just got breaking news. Apparently,
The little flash image
has been
right there.
knocking on doors in the Grand Gone area. If you hear a knock at your door, and if you are not sure of who it is, do not open it. Do not open it. Do not open it. Do not open it. Do not open it.
Who's there? Someone's trying to get in. Why'd you open the door, man? Why'd you open the door?
Thank you for watching. We will
Check
keep
animation.
you updated.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Now, you will see your regularly scheduled program.
Well, that's nice. Yo, sorry, I was like, yeah, man, I'm interacted to some analog horror stuff, man. Like in, like Greylock and some well-known ones, but like also that is random things people have made and what they tell me to react to. Now here's this one. Observe the darkness. This would have been 6 days ago. Moth. I'm already inside. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. I mean, like, okay, for a Jeff the Killer thing, that was pretty fun. That was a little fun idea. I liked it. He's watching you, David. Oh, all right. Let's see this. Like 2 minutes long. Let's see this. Speaking of, I love the Observe the Dark so much. You're very proud of this one? Let's see. Ugh.
Hello, David. You don't know who I am, but I know who you are. Come with me. I can show you such wonderful things.
Wait, was that the source engine? What the? Yo, yo, what? Yo, the man was using the source engine. What video footage is that of the building collapsing? Oh my god. Yo, this man. There's no nose.
Hello, Dave. It's Dr. Evans. Dr. Evans. Dr. Evans. Dr. Evans. Dr. Evans.
What is this?
Look at me like Dave. Accept your fate.
Yo, I like that. Yeah, that was, yo, this is like something I would see, like those old school like source film movies. That's what it reminded me of. That was like almost like a throwback. This man was like, after the service in my basement, I ate my elderly neighbor. He me said, I don't think it's something quickly. Yo, that was fun. Yo, Killer Moth, that was fun, dude. Like, so, like, yeah, the Observe the Darkness one was like, it reminds me of like the old school like source film animations. All in one night because I had one crazy dream beforehand. Yo, those are the best ideas you come made of. Yo, Jacob, I saw your new video, man. Actually, you know what? That'll be my last video I'll watch on stream. Jacob's new video. I was about to end the stream in a minute. Because I watched it earlier. There it is. I watched it. This is Jacob Animations videos. There you go, buddy. I saw your remake too, but I'm gonna watch this one again. So this is if you guys haven't seen this video already, I talked about Jacob Animations Godzilla Invasion series, and Yeah, this is his newest entry that was not in my video because he just made this like a day ago.
And its radiation which spread throughout the world and infected livestock, plants, and others. As a result, hundreds of people have died due to the famine that has hit the whole world. Meanwhile, others died as a result of eating food sold by small shops that sell unhygienic food and sell it to customers cheaply. The police are still trying to arrest the sales of food that is not free from Godzilla radiation.
And yeah, you guys will see what I meant when I'm talking about when incorporating the different, like, the original animations with, like, real footage or the stock footage, like, overlaid with it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like, Jacob does that throughout a series. Is that a Wojak? Yes. I think. I don't know. Tuna Tan has a series called Chad that is very similar to Walton Files. Ooh. Yeah, there's like this infected bird creature they threw through his window. You know the consequences. With that little circle and diamond symbol. Which I'm pretty sure that's like the Godzilla cult symbol. Remember Connor Kingston? Yep, I remember him. So this is him, yeah, okay. He's kind of like the pro-tag, almost. Yeah, there you go, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, the Blicky. So it is kind of cool to see someone actually fight against one of the Godzilla human hybrid creatures, because you don't see any of the other entries so far. So Jay, I was going to ask, the person, so the dead body in that, was it just a random dead body, or was that like supposed to be a character? Because I heard like the Biolante similar screams to the previous entry from the plant. Yes, it's Martha from this. Okay, I'm just making sure because I was like, just trying to make sure when I watch that, because I know the last one he made before this one was about had the Biolante inspire the kind of plant monster, and I heard that kind of screaming at the end of the video, so I thought it was something to do with that. But yeah, guys, there we go. That was Jake Animation Stuff, and here's his channel right here. Go check him out. I made a video talking about stuff too, but obviously I in the video, like, there's always some things I talked over or like skipped in the videos, and I kind of do that on purpose so you can't get the full. Like, whenever I talk about different analog horror series on my channel, I try not to show literally every single thing in all the videos, because then it almost leaves no point in watching the original one. So I try to at least cut like a little bit out for each one, like, just so you have to go kind of see the original one to get like some of the details. But yeah, anyway. Alright guys, I think I've been streaming for a hot minute now, for a while, so I think I'm gonna call it quits with the stream. But thanks for coming, everybody. Man, if you want to watch the whole stream, it'll go right on my channel after this. But yeah, I interviewed Nate, OfficialBioHazard, who was a horror artist at the beginning of the stream, and then I went on to react to some analog horrors from the late 2000s era of YouTube. Great video. Watch it, y'all. Yeah, man. Go watch it. 6,000 views in a day. That's not bad. Some of Chico's videos do really well, and some do not as well as they should. iPet Go-To. This is such an amazing stream, man. Dude, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll try to write you a variety of stuff. But dude, I forgot how long Greylock was. Like, I didn't know anything about it, but there's a lot of videos of that series. So I didn't watch all of them. But for for this, yeah, one of this real animation in the late 2000s era of YouTube. Yeah, dude, because it reminds me of like Ed's World type stuff, but obviously like horror series themed. It gave me that vibe too. Be on an internet stream. Do appreciate it, man. Trying to base my horror around. Oh, he's talking about you? Oh, okay, yeah. Because, yeah, dude, yours, like, Phantom Scribe, that one video, it just, like, it's almost like one of those early source film movies people would make, and that's what the vibe it gave me. And it's, like, funny, but also it can be kind of weird at the same time, so it's like, I don't know. It kind of gave me, like, nostalgia in a weird way because of the source, like, Half-Life source, engine stuff. But, I think that'll be it. But thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. That was really fun. Especially you guys to stick around almost the whole time. Like, I've been streaming for like a while, so appreciate it. But all right, fellers. Adios. I don't know how to end it, so.